Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Second date updates can be about a lot of things. They can be about a love that somebody feels like they have lost, that walked out of their life. They can be about righting a wrong on a date, just calling up to say, I'm sorry, that was bad. And sometimes they can just be about getting your money back.
Oh, whoa, we've never had a refund date before.
That's why Evan is on the phone today to do a second date update. Evan wants his money back. What's up, Evan?
Hey, guys. I'm all right, I'm just looking to get my cash back.
Okay, wait, before we go any further, we're not talking about any illegal prostitution deal that went wrong, right?
No prostitution. This is just food. I'm looking to get paid back for some grub I did not know I was spending money on.
You know how many dates I've been on, Evan, where I've spent a bunch of money on dinner? I'm like, man, I wish I could get my money back. So kudos to you for using our radio show to do that.
Yeah, it's the only thing I could think of.
Well, let's start by talking about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Chrissy.
Chrissy, okay. And how did you meet Chrissy?
I met Chrissy because she's a local at the bar I frequent, kind of like my watering hole,
Okay,
nice.
so you've run into her before, or was that the first time you've met her is when you asked her out?
We run into each other before.
Okay.
All right, and then how did you ask her out finally?
Well, one day I came to go get a drink after work, and she just sat down next to me. And I'd always thought she was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then before you know it, we're grabbing a drink and chatting.
Okay. And where'd you guys go on your date?
We went to this Greek restaurant.
So how did dinner go?
Well, I got to be honest with you guys. We were having a good time until we sat down for dinner. And I should note, she asked to meet me directly at the restaurant instead of picking her up, which was, seems a little more like the typical course of action.
Sure.
And we sit down at dinner, and she orders every appetizer on the menu.
Whoa.
Wait,
And 3 full entrees.
What?
wait, hold on. How many appetizers are on the menu? Is there like 2 or?
Like 6 types of hummus, chickpeas and grilled lamb, and I don't even know.
What? Why? Why did she do that?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what the hell? So I ended up asking her, you are really hungry. What's with all the food? And she looks at me and says, well, my kids, first mention of ever hearing that she had kids, have never had Greek food.
Oh, so she's ordering to bring food home to her children.
Yeah, she wants it all boxed up so she can bring it home for them.
And did she make you pay for this entire bill?
Yeah, I was expecting her to at least kick in some money, and she handed me the whole check.
So that's awesome. You bought her kids dinner and you didn't even intend to. That's very nice of you.
And the whole thing turned out to be $165.
Wow.
Okay.
At a Greek restaurant? That's
Wait.
a lot.
And I just had a salad. That's all I had.
Did you say anything to her about it? I mean, I would hope if I were in that situation, I'd be like, hey, I'll pay for your dinner, but do you mind paying for your kids' dinner?
No, I didn't. I was so flustered at the time. I just paid it.
Okay, is there any way that she is out of a job, can't afford to feed her children or something?
I don't think so. I don't know why she didn't offer to pay, but it kind of seemed like she was using me and the fact that I like her to get her to pay for dinner.
Girls will do that.
How did the date end with her?
The crazy thing is the date didn't end there. It kept going.
Where did you go next?
She demanded that we get more drinks together at another bar down the street.
Did she take those drinks in to-go cups so she could take those back to the kids too?
I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen.
How long were you hanging out with her after you bought all that food?
Like another hour or 2.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Are you just a man who can't say no?
I was so confused inside, but I liked her, so I didn't know what to do. I got very nervous.
So how did it all end then? Like, what was the moment you guys said goodbye to each other?
Well, we're paying for everything, and she starts talking about how all men are just children who are trying to find their mothers.
What?
I don't even know where this came from.
Okay, wait. So the check comes, and that's what she brings up? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, she starts venting about how all men are just children looking for their mothers.
Interesting.
But why would they not know where their mothers are?
know where my mom is.
All the men in my life know exactly where
You're
their
telling me. Obviously, the lady has issues. I don't know why she was saying that. And then she gets a text from her babysitter.
Okay.
And the babysitter wants her to come home immediately because she's already an hour or two over, and she leaves me with the bill.
So did she just cut like that? Like she just left right away?
Boom, out of there.
Oh,
All right, so you don't necessarily want a second date. You just want to call her and go, you have to pay for the money that I spent on our date.
Yeah, she stiffed me on 2 bills.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and try to collect your money.
Yeah, thank you. I need to be reimbursed with this.
All right, this should be interesting. We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
As somebody who's gotten a lot of calls from bill collectors in their time, I'm excited to be on the other end of the phone today. So that's pretty much what today's second date update is. We're trying to collect a debt. Evan is on the phone, and in case you missed the first part, he went out on a date with a girl named Chrissy. They went out to a Greek restaurant. When they sat down to order food, she ordered pretty much everything on the menu. And he asked her why, and she said she wanted the extra food to bring home to her kids. 1, she didn't tell him about the kids. 2, she made him pay for all that extra food. And now he wants to call her to tell her that she owes him money.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, are you about ready to make the phone call?
I am.
I forgot to ask Evan, how many kids does she have?
Just 3 kids,
Whoa, that's a big
she's
surprise.
she's deep in children.
3 whole children.
What if when we get her on the phone, we can come to some sort of a compromise, like she takes care of the tip? Would you be happy with that?
No, she needs to pay for the whole damn meal.
All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone then. Let's not waste any more time.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is Chrissy there?
Yeah?
Hi, Chrissy. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And you're calling for me?
Yeah, your name's Chrissy, right?
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm calling for you. Did you recently go out on a date with a guy named Evan?
Oh. I did.
Yep.
Is he okay? Did he die?
No, he didn't. Are you hoping that he did?
A death call?
No. This is just like super weird.
You're the Chrissy that I'm looking for. You definitely are. You went out on a date with a guy named Evan, and Evan is a listener to our show.
Okay.
All right. And after your date with Evan, he emailed us, and he wanted to see if we could get you on the phone to talk about something.
Okay. Why didn't Evan just call me?
I'm not sure. Maybe he felt like this would be a conversation better for you and I to have.
All right. That sounds pretty dumb, but whatever.
Evan told us about your date,
Yeah?
and he talked about how you guys went out to a Greek restaurant.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yep. He said he really enjoyed it. He thought you were really cool.
Cool.
Okay, but he did say there was one problem. Apparently, you ordered a bunch of food.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is the food that you ordered, I guess, was to take home to your kids.
Yeah, Paisley, Brian, and Jack. So what is the problem?
He feels like you sort of wronged him in making him pay for the entire bill, basically buying food for your family.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
This is a joke, right?
No, I'm not. Not at all. He emailed us.
serious?
Yeah, and he said he wanted us to call you today to ask you to pay him back for the money that he spent on the extra food.
What?
Yep.
Who wants to deprive children of food? What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, but he feels like he was on a date with you, so he didn't have a problem buying your meal. It was just when you ordered.
And it's myself and Paisley and Brian and Jack. Like, that's the deal.
But you gotta understand, he didn't even know you had kids going into this date.
Look, if someone's going to take me out, they have to accept me for who I am, and I am a mother, first and foremost.
Right.
So I don't really understand what the problem is, and I think he's got some balls asking for his money.
You honestly didn't offer to pay for any of the food that you brought home.
No, I believe in chivalry. Like, open doors, pull out chairs, pay for the check.
Yeah, but paying for your meal is one thing. Paying for extra food so you can bring it home to your kids is another, don't you think?
Excuse me, am I on trial here?
No, we're literally just calling so he can get his money back because he feels like you owe him money for that.
Wow, that's pretty pathetic.
Are you? No, is it like you're going through a hard time right now and you just need help?
Hard time? No, I don't need help. No, I have a job. My kids have never had Greek food, so I thought it was a great opportunity to take them some. So really, I don't understand what your problem is.
It's just an interesting situation. I've never heard of anybody ordering extra food for their kids and then making their date pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, then you've never been on a date with me, and that's probably very likely not going to happen.
You sure? I was thinking about asking you out right now.
The thing is, I'm a mother, so my kids are always going to get their meals when they need them. So if I'm going to go out with you, I need to make sure that they are fed. Does he have a problem with that? Of course they're going to come first.
But
He does have a problem with it, yeah.
Basic manners.
Basic manners? Are you a woman hater? We're supposed to be on the same side. What are you talking about?
But your reasoning doesn't even make sense because by the time you got home, which apparently you were 1 to 2 hours late for the babysitter, which is rude in and of itself, your kids were long past dinner time.
Excuse me, how the hell do you know all of this?
That's because we talked to him about your date and he told us all that information.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Evan, are you there?
Hey,
Wow. Hey,
I'm
that's
here.
all you have to say? Hey, I'm here.
Chrissy, I'm pretty upset. I'm going to be honest with you. I really want
You
my
know
money
what,
back.
Evan?
Yeah.
It takes a real scumbag to try and take food away from children and complain about what you paid for it.
Whoa.
I didn't know I was paying for 4 people on a 2-person date, though. 5 people.
That's really pathetic, Evan.
What's pathetic is lying about your intentions on our date.
My intentions were clear. I liked you, and I thought you liked me. So
I just didn't know that I was paying so much money for a 2-person date, and I'd really appreciate it if you chipped in. I just think it's crazy to expect me to pay that much.
I think it's crazy that you have to call up a radio station to fight your battles. That's pretty cowardly. What kind of man are you, Evan?
Wow.
I'm a real man.
Oh my God.
Way to state your case there, Evan.
If you were a real man, you would have paid for both bills and then asked me out on another date.
I didn't expect that those dinners would clear me out for the month.
The month? Oh, God, Evan, are you poor?
I'm not
Wow.
poor, but I'm not Warren Buffett either. Your expectations of me are ridiculous, and any guy who's going to accept that doesn't have their head on straight. And I think that you should pay me back part of that dinner, and I think then we will be even.
Oh,
Steven.
poor baby, getting all defensive.
Defensive is one way to put it, but another way to put it is sticking up for myself.
Well, Evan, you're not getting any money from me.
Well, Chrissy, I would like to ask if you go on a second date with Evan. We will pay for it, so Evan doesn't even have to worry about it. Would you go out with Evan again?
The only way I would ever go out with that again is if we agreed up front that he will take me and my children together so I don't have to deal with another radio embarrassment.
At least she's upfront about the deal this time.
Evan, will you take her and her whole family out for dinner again?
Sure, I'll take her, her kids, the Queen of England. I'll take them all out. Everybody on my dime.
That sounds like a really nice date.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, congratulations, you two. I guess you guys are going out again. You're a great man, Evan.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, I thought you were really saying yes. I thought the Queen of England was going to come along and everything. That's sad.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of hate on the text message board at 78592 about today's second date update. Everybody is calling the woman from today's second date update pathetic, a horrible person. Somebody texted in and asked if she's a dominatrix. I don't know why you would pose that question, but who knows?
Well,
Maybe you can do an internet search and find out. It seems like you're interested in something other than the second date update. But if you missed today's second date update, this dude Evan went out with a girl named Chrissy. They went to a Greek restaurant and she ordered a bunch of food so that she could bring the leftovers to her kids. Not even the leftovers, just dishes, just whole dishes to her children. Evan felt like he was tricked and wanted her to pay him back. We got Chrissy on the phone, and she was appalled that Evan would complain about feeding her children. She said, if somebody's going to take me out, they need to accept me for what I am. I'm a mother.
Wow.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to get her on the phone and it was going to be some sad story about how she's a struggling single mom of 3 kids and needed some help. Instead, she was just making fun of him and calling him poor.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, lady.
Calling him an
where's
idiot.
just like a thank you, maybe?
Yeah.
Or I totally understand. I'm so sorry.
It's like, I get paying for the kids, by the way, but that's if they're on the date.
Yeah,
Right, if
if
they're
the kids
with
came
you.
along, you could buy them dinner.
Totally.
Dude, I don't believe her. She's not taking those meals to her kids. I think she's eating them.
Just eating them all.
Yeah, I think
That's
Maybe.
meal
she's.
prep.
I think she's just embarrassed to say how hungry she really is. There's
two
no
of
shame in
them-
being hungry.
Argued back and forth for a while about who was right. In the end, she says no matter what, she's a package deal. If you take her out on a date, you have to buy food for her kids, even if they're not there.
Oh, God.
Hey, you know her kids are going to be like 30 years old eventually, and she's still going to be pulling this crap.
Oh, yeah, she will be. She'll be like 60 years old, still single probably.
Yeah.
And still trying to get extra food to bring to her kids. Ultimately, there was no second date update and no refund for Evan. He just spent a bunch of money to buy her food for herself and her children, and she doesn't feel bad about it
And
at
he
all.
still did it, if you think about it. I mean, he's still, like, I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying there.
Yeah, he still bought foods for the kids, so
I can't
you
believe
should
it.
feel proud about that. He's feeding children. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today seems to know why his date went wrong. He says it's because he kind of catfished her.
What?
Not really, but he kind of catfished her.
Is there,
Yeah, I'll
is there
let-
a kind of that?
I'll let him explain. Daniel, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Not too
Yeah.
bad. So you sort of catfished your date?
I guess you could say that. I
Oh,
met her
no.
on a dating app, and we ended up going out to lunch. I guess the background real quick is just that I am about 60 pounds heavier than, like, my photo on there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So you've gained some weight since posting your photo, or you chose a skinny photo to post.
Well, I actually gained a bunch of weight because I had to move back home with my mom. I mean, that's, like, a long story, but she's just, like, heavy butter cooker, like, just...
Yeah, right.
Mom's
I
fault.
feel you
Right.
on that.
I do too, though.
Yeah.
I always gain weight when I visit my
Uh-huh.
parents.
But you didn't update your picture with the weight gain.
Well, the thing is, I didn't want to post a picture of me like heavy. Just that would not be getting me very many swipes. So I just figured that I would be getting rid of that weight, which is what I told her when I met her. And it's true. Like, I've been on a diet, like no carbs, just like, trying to get rid of this weight, and that I'm not gonna look like this in a few months.
Okay.
I get that. It's
Okay.
like the same reason I keep my skinny jeans, even though I can't fit into them. Eventually, they'll
Someday.
still work.
Exactly.
All right. What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Kristen.
Kristen. Okay. And you said that you explained that to her, so obviously you felt self-conscious when you showed up. You're like, I know I'm going to look different than my picture.
Yes. So I was pretty upfront about that, and that seemed to be okay.
What was her reaction?
It was chill. Like, she wasn't like mad, and she didn't seem genuinely upset. Maybe a little surprised, but
Yeah.
it seemed okay.
She didn't like body shame you and walk out of the.
You chubby
Yeah.
mother.
No, she's a really nice person, and I don't think particularly like shallow. So I think that was really cool.
Okay. So
Cool.
tell us about the date then. How was it?
Well, since I just told her about how I'm on this diet, I felt like I had to order a salad, So what ended up happening was that she had ordered like this chicken parm sandwich, and when the food came, she went to the bathroom, and I don't know, I hadn't had like a carb in like 3 days or something.
no.
The chicken parm just looked so good, so I was just thinking I could just take like a nibble or something.
No, you ate her sandwich.
I just took a bite, and then that was just the best thing I'd ever tasted in my life. So I had like another bite or three.
Oh,
Anyway,
no. You couldn't stop, dude.
Oh my god! What happened when she came back to
Yeah.
the table and half her food was gone?
well, I like realized before she got back, so I flagged down the waiter, and they had a soup and half a sandwich special for lunch. I was like, "Can you bring soup real quick?" So, thinking maybe that she would think that they brought that special and it was just half a sandwich.
Oh my god!
Hoping.
I'm gonna say that's a actually genius
That's
cover up.
smart, yeah.
It was a pretty good idea. So he brought the soup, and she came back, and She didn't seem to notice anything, I didn't think.
Played it
Okay.
off. Nice.
Well, how did was the conversation good and everything else?
Honestly, after I had that half sandwich, I felt like better than I'd felt in days. And
Oh my God.
the conversation was great, and we had a great time. And I mean, the only thing, later, there might have been a time when I would have normally tried to kiss her, but I didn't want to. I didn't want her to smell the chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right.
You'd taste that sandwich. You'd be busted.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're meeting for lunch, it would be a weird thing to do a kiss, I think, at the end of a lunch date.
I just didn't want to risk it, you know.
Okay.
You just feel guilty the whole time.
Yeah, you're
dude.
like, how's the sandwich? I've never had that before. Is it good?
I bet it tastes good.
Yeah.
Did she seem into you at the end of everything?
It just seemed like a nice time. I mean, that's why I'm trying to see, what might have happened.
Yeah.
I thought she would definitely be responding to me. Like I said, she seemed like a nice person, but she's just totally ghosted me, and
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to figure out what part of it.
Maybe she figured out that you ate her sandwich.
I'd be pissed. Do you know how pissed I'd be?
Yeah, I can imagine. I just hope that that's not it.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning into today's second date update, Daniel is on the phone and he thinks he might not be getting a call back from a girl named Kristen because he met her and he was actually 60 pounds heavier than his profile picture. Because apparently he lived with his mom for a little while and gained a bunch of weight because his mom likes to cook with butter. That was his excuse. But also he ate half her sandwich too on the date. So we're about to find out if either one of those is the issue. All right, Daniel, you ready to give her a call?
Yes.
I'm just going to say, if it's really because you ate half of her sandwich, she's got to see the humor in it. I don't think that there's a woman alive that hasn't been super hungry at some point and felt like she couldn't eat what she wanted to. She should understand.
I really hope so. I still feel like, wow, I shouldn't have done that.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Kristen, please?
Yes, this is Kristen.
Kristen, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
I'm on the radio right now?
I didn't say that. I just said this is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Just the usual.
I don't know you, so I have no idea what the usual is.
I'm actually, just taking a break from work and stuff, and I got this call, a new number.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll answer it.
You sound so nervous. You're like giggle nervous.
I am.
I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Daniel.
From Daniel?
Yep.
Okay.
You remember going out with Daniel?
Yes, I went on a date with Daniel.
Right. And Daniel emailed us and told us about your date. He also said that you ghosted him after and you guys aren't even talking anymore, and he wants to know if he did something wrong.
He really liked you. He said that you guys had really good chemistry and lots of great conversation.
What exactly do you guys know about the situation?
Well, we know that you guys met online and that you met up for lunch. He said everything seemed to be great between you two. He did say that he's a little heavier in person than his profile picture, and he thought maybe that was the reason.
Yes, that is part of it, for sure. There were a lot of red flags, I'll tell you that.
He said that you were super kind about it and that he explained that he had moved back into his mom's house for a while. He gained some weight, and you were way understanding.
I mean, look, I'm not judgmental, and it just didn't seem like that's his issues, not mine, so I'll just kind of listen.
Okay, but you said red flags, so what red flags?
Yeah, there were a lot of red flags. He started out with it. He's living with his parents with no explanation, and he ordered a salad, and I ordered, like a sandwich, but, not worried about my weight or anything, but he kept insisting
that I would eat a salad.
What?
So he just kept going, try my salad, try my salad. When I finally said no, he just said, okay, fine, and slammed his fork down on the table.
Whoa.
That's
A little
aggressive.
aggressive? Yeah.
I was like, whoa, dude, whoa, okay, red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then after that, the worst part is he kept berating me about my food that I ordered.
How?
Well, I ordered I think it was an eggplant parmesan, I believe, and it's just not as healthy as his salad, I guess. So he just kept going, that's unhealthy. Do you know how many carbs are in that? Do you know how much calories are in that?
What?
And I'm like, just let me enjoy my half a sandwich. What the heck?
The guy who shows up 60 pounds heavier than his picture is food shaming you over what you should and should not be eating.
I don't know. Maybe he was trying to make himself feel better because he wasn't allowed to have it, but it didn't come off well to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even get dessert because I already knew what was going on, and I said no. And he pressured me to get the cheesecake.
What?
He pressured you to get cheesecake?
After all that?
I don't know if he was upset because he started to cry and walk away.
No.
Wait, cry
He didn't
because
cry.
cry because you wouldn't order the cheesecake or because it was coming and he didn't eat any?
Because I wouldn't order the cheesecake. At this point, I was like, no, he's just going to shame me while I try to eat my cheesecake. I want to enjoy it, But
Whoa.
when he started to cry and walk away, I was like, very confused. Like, is he coming back? Is he skipping out on the bill? But he came back and he paid the bill. And, we said goodbye. And I didn't think I'd hear from him because I'd be embarrassed if I did that, But since then, I received a bunch of texts. And one of them would just put me over the edge. It was asking for money for the bill since he said he only ordered salad. And I'm like, what's with this guy?
I mean, no matter what, if you go on a date with someone and you pay, it's pretty bad for him to Venmo him after and be like, hey, you owe me for that.
Yeah, I mean, red flag city. And look, I have only so many heartbeats in my life. And why waste them on someone that wouldn't benefit either of us? Like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I can see why you actually ghosted him. I wouldn't give him any explanation either. I wouldn't give him any more of my time.
Makes sense, Kristen. But can you give him a few more minutes because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you?
What?
Sorry.
Yep. Unless he hung up. Daniel, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Daniel.
Oh, my God.
Kristen, hey, wow, I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing. Like, I'm on a diet, and it's just like, I don't know, if you've ever been on one, it's like, it really messes with your head. So, I thought you would understand what I'm going through.
I can't empathize with what you're going through. The other factors are the reasons, not the fact that you're on a diet or you look differently.
Right.
You obviously you've got your own issues and you need to deal with those. Those aren't on me.
Yeah.
Okay, look. I'll explain the salad thing and what really happened, okay?
Okay. Well, what happened?
Well, basically, you went to the bathroom and you had your chicken parm sandwich there, and I tried it, and then I basically ate half of the sandwich.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, are you kidding me? You ate my food?
Well, I was weak with hunger. I guess I didn't realize. And
Right.
You could have told me.
Well, I guess I could have. I just felt really bad. I'm really sorry. I didn't
Okay,
mean to
but Daniel, that doesn't explain the anger over her not trying your salad, does it?
Well, I just felt so guilty about the sandwich that I just really wanted her to eat the salad, and then I would just feel like we were even,
Okay.
So you got mad at her
Oh, my God.
because she didn't make you feel better because she didn't eat any of your salad.
Well, I didn't get mad at her. It was just like the hunger, like the low blood sugar.
Oh.
Like I was like hangry. You know what I mean?
The hunger got mad at her. Did the hunger make you cry over dessert, too?
Yeah, what was that?
It had to be. I mean, like I must have a severe low blood sugar count.
Dude, you cannot blame being a total a-hole on your date on just being hungry.
I don't think you get it though. Like 3 days of no carbs. Like I don't even know what I was saying. You know what I mean? It's pretty intense.
Whoa.
You quite obviously need some help, Daniel. You really do. You need to go see a dietitian, a therapist, or something. You need to be honest with yourself. I mean,
I just
seriously.
need a hamburger, not a therapist.
Yeah, maybe eat a hamburger then, man.
Daniel, what she's trying to say is try a different diet. If you can't function as a normal person not eating carbs, then maybe that's not the right avenue for you to lose weight.
Maybe you need to lace that hamburger with some psychotropic medication and make you feel better. I don't know. later there's dating sites for this, but I'm not on that.
There a dating site for people who get really angry over food? I'm sure there is.
It's
probably.
hangrydaters.com.
Yeah, something like that.
Right?
You guys are looking at this the whole wrong way. Like, I'm doing a good thing, and you're seeing me, like, struggle through the worst right here. So, like, it's only going to get better from here. I'm going to get, like, better looking and more control of this. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
Okay.
Well, in that case, Kristen, would you like to go out with Daniel on a second date? We'll pay for it. He's getting better.
You know what they say, date an angry, chubby guy, marry a really stable, hot guy.
I think I'd wait till the chubby guy gets stable and then try to date him.
well, okay, fine. You don't have to be such a about it.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm just, like, honestly, like, I haven't even eaten anything today yet. So.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Daniel, I'm sorry, no second date, man. But go get.
As far as I'm concerned, just go shove a carrot up your behind and leave me alone.
Yeah, shove a carrot in your behind and a donut in your mouth or something so you get some carbs and calm down.
You guys just aren't, like, getting that. I mean, seriously, no one's listening to me.
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just, oh my God, I'm just, like, feeling kind of, like, dizzy and weak because I seriously have not, like, oh my God, like, I had, like, a canned peach earlier. It's, like, all I've had. I'm so sorry.
What kind of diet are you on?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, I'm on a diet, so I really understand where this guy's coming from.
Poor thing.
Talking about today's second date update, this dude, Daniel, wanted to call this girl named Kristen. He's on a strict diet, and while they were out on their date, he actually ate half of her sandwich while she was in the bathroom, and he thought that might have been a turnoff for her, but when we called her, we found out the problem was, in fact, Daniel's diet. She didn't notice that half of her sandwich had been gone while she was in the bathroom, but Daniel was constantly telling her how unhealthy her chicken parm sandwich was.
That he ate half of.
And then literally started crying when she didn't order the cheesecake.
God, just eat something.
Yeah.
He sounded hungry.
This is not a diet that's going to work for you.
On top of his wild behavior at the dinner table, a few days later, he contacted Kristen asking her to Venmo him half of the bill because he only got a salad. He blames his behavior on his diet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Says his mood swings will be worth it in the end once he's all slimmed down.
Oh, man, if he can survive.
Yeah. She said she'd rather date a stable chubby guy than an unstable skinny one, so no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we'll call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Aaron is on the phone for a second date update today, and he met a girl in a way that I didn't think would actually be a good way to meet women, but now that I think about it, trying on their clothes is probably a good way to meet a woman.
What? Oh, my God.
That's exactly how Aaron met the girl he wants to call today. At least that's what his email says. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty
Hold on.
good.
Are you wearing a dress right now, bro?
I'm
Yeah.
picturing you like creeping into her closet and putting her clothes on.
No, it was an honest mistake.
What? How?
You know how it is, sometimes you're just walking along and like, oops, I put your pants on. That's weird.
Oh.
Why
Is
don't
that
you...
my skirt or yours?
It was a jacket, man. I don't have it on right now.
Oh, jacket.
Like at a restaurant or a bar or something.
Nah, I was at a flea market shopping around, and I'm trying on stuff, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and to me, I'm like, okay, cool, this is a pretty cool jacket.
Yeah.
And then this girl walks by, and she starts laughing at me. I turn around, so I'm just like, what's going on? And she's like, that's a girl's jacket. And I was like, oh, damn.
Hey, if it looked good, you should have worn it.
Who cares?
Like, it's very slimming. Why are the buttons on the wrong side, though?
It did look good, and then I looked at the tag, and it said women's medium, so I was like, oh, crap.
That should make you feel good about yourself. You're nice and slim.
So she was laughing at me and stuff, and then, we sparked up a conversation, and we talked probably for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Nice.
And she talked about how one time she tried on, like, guys' pants. So, I thought that was funny.
You guys are perfect
Yeah,
for
you guys,
each other.
yeah, exactly. You guys bonded.
Well, and not only that, if you end up dating, you have like a shared wardrobe, which actually would be awesome.
Yeah. I could tell she was into me because she, like, kind of slapped me on my arm a little bit. So I was like, okay, maybe this girl's really into me.
Oh.
And then I finally worked up my courage to ask her out on a date, and she said yes.
Awesome. Did you wear that jacket on the date? I hope so.
No,
No, you didn't.
I didn't buy it. I put it back.
Oh, you put it back?
What's her name, by the way?
Gina.
Gina. All right. So what did you and Gina do?
Well, I took her to a cat sanctuary. I thought that'd be a pretty cool place for a first date. See some cool exotic animals, some jaguars.
Oh.
Like, wait,
I thought you meant you took her to like the Humane Society
Yeah,
to
that's
like
what I
look at
thought.
house cats. I get it now.
No, I didn't take her to the Humane Society.
Wait,
A big cat sanctuary.
Yeah, like exotic animals, like interesting animals, not little cats.
Yeah. So more like lions and jaguars and not tabbies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she loved it. Like we were walking around there for like 2-3 hours, and it was really fun. She was so interested, and she kept, like playfully slapping me again. And just like, oh my God, look at the jaguar over there. And she like grabbed my hand, and we ran over there. So I'm just like, this is going really good.
Yeah.
And then, at the end of the date, I had a little surprise for her because my friend works there. And I brought her behind the scenes to see how everything like happens, like how they feed the tigers, how they fill up the water bowls and stuff.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
Dude, you delivered on this date.
Yeah, and it was really, 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 really fun. And the coolest part to me was like when we saw 2 lions, and the male lion was like catcalling the female lion, to like, hey, come on over. It's like time to get down. And I was just like, yo, that's so awesome and so cool.
Okay, you didn't get pervy about it, did you?
I mean, I pointed it out. I was just like, yo, look, those lions are about to make love. And she laughed.
Make love? Did you say make love?
Well, I didn't want to seem like a pervert. I didn't want to be like, yo, those lions are about to have sex,
Yeah, that's probably a funny way to put it.
Make love? That is so funny.
I feel like there's like a romantic
I don't know why
setting.
it's so funny to me, but it's really funny. I would have used the word hump, but that's just me personally.
Well, it was Lion King Part 3,
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, did she seem to like all that?
Yeah, she seemed to like it all. She was laughing and just continued to, like, hit me, like, flirting. But, like, at the end of the night, I go in for, like, my kiss, and she just gives me, like, a hug.
Uh-oh.
And I was just like, I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm confused for you because, like, she was giving you all the signs.
Yeah, I was just like, what's going on? Like, she gave me all the signs. She was flirting with me, hitting me. And then, like, I told her I'd call her the next day. So I called her, and I didn't get anything. So I texted her the next day, and then she claimed she was out of town. And I was just like, okay, I mean, maybe she could be out of town. And then, like, a couple days goes by again. I text her, nothing. And then she's just like, oh, I lost my phone. I had to get, like, a new number. And I'm just like,
wow.
Like, man, what is going on? I feel like she's just, like, kind of blowing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like excuses, for sure.
Like, I'm really confused. Like, I thought the date was a wonderful day. Like, I had such a great time, and she seemed like she did, too. And I'm just really confused.
Huh.
Maybe she's into lions now. Maybe she saw what they did and was like, it's weird. I'm in a
real
weird
wicked
spot.
love.
I don't want to date a human man anymore.
I hope not.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her right after this and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Gina, please?
This is she.
Hey, Gina, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I know, I'm hilarious, right?
What's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. First of all, have you ever listened to the show before?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that bad?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't. There's some that do. I don't care either way.
Okay.
But
I'm not a loser, I promise.
Oh, I didn't think you were.
Yeah,
Actually, I probably respect you more.
Yeah.
But I'm calling because you went out on a date recently with someone who does listen to the show, and they wanted us to call you.
Who?
His name is Aaron.
The jacket guy.
Yeah.
That's what you call
I
it.
forget.
Yeah.
That's how you guys met at the flea market.
The jacket
yes,
guy.
we did. The jacket guy. He tried on this girl's jacket, and I laughed at him.
Yep. He told us all about that.
Yeah, he did.
It sounds like you laugh a lot.
He emailed us because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Aaron told us about how he met you. He told us about your first date. And then he also told us that you're not responding to his phone calls or text messages now.
He told you about our date.
Yep.
Yeah. And it sounded awesome from his description, like super organic and easy to be around each other. And then he like hooked it up so you could go behind the scenes of the big cat sanctuary.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an awesome date. It was. I will not lie, because I love big cats, and they had jaguars and lynx and tigers and these lions.
Right. He told us all of that. He said you guys had a good time and said he thought that you were really, really into it. So if you were and you liked the date and you liked him, why not call him back?
She was really nice. And I'm flirty and fun, and
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but were you just not into him, maybe not attracted to him? Because when people describe other people as nice, it's usually not in a sexy way.
Yeah, it's like a friend.
Yeah.
No, he was nice, and he was cute, and he did there's nothing that he did wrong.
I mean, honestly, I mean, he was as polite as they could be. He even said something about the lions making love. I don't know, but it was like what I thought was really polite. I was like, making love? Don't they like mate?
Right. So if it was all good though, why don't you want to go out with him again?
I should call him or text him, and I haven't, and I feel really bad about it.
Okay.
Are you in a relationship?
Well, that's a difficult question. The night after we went to the sanctuary, I looked up his friend that brought us to the sanctuary, right? I looked the guy up on Facebook just to thank him. Just, thank you so much. We had a great time. It was great to meet you. I love the cats, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So the guy friended me back, and he said, it was great to meet you. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you come back to the sanctuary, and I will give you a more in-depth tour of the sanctuary, and I'll even, possibly let you pet one of the cats.
Whoa.
And I thought that was really awesome, but I also thought it was weird because I was like, well, is Aaron going to go with me or not? And it's just like this new thing. But the thing that kind of like let me want to go was the fact that the guy was really hot.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
He was wild, and he was like unbelievably manly, and he had he had an awesome chest, and I was just like, holy crap, he looks like one of the lions. I was like, oh my gosh. And the fact that the lions are like mating in the I was like, okay.
So you got a thing for his buddy then? Is that it?
Yes.
And I'm guessing you went back to the cat sanctuary for your intimate tour.
I did, and we totally hooked up in the animal sanctuary.
What? Oh, my God.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
I know. It's so bad. I was just so naughty. We were pushed up against the lion's fence.
Wow.
It was one of those experiences that were like top 2 of all time.
Sounds like your
my
date with that
gosh.
dude went off a lot better than your date with Aaron to the cat sanctuary.
They were just different. You know what I mean? It's like, Aaron's the kind of kid that like, well, you're really nice, and I could take you home to my mom. And she
So
was,
you don't want a nice guy, you want to throw me up against a lion cage type of guy.
yes, because that's exciting.
Okay. Well, something else that may or may not be exciting for you to know, Gina, is that Aaron is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me right now, Gina?
Oh, my God, Aaron, is that you?
I take you on that date, and that's what you do? Like, what is wrong with you?
Look, you have to understand is that, you're the nicest guy, and you're super cute, and you were so fun and everything else. And I have to thank you. I mean, it's like you should actually feel pretty good about
thank you by
all of
doing
this
the
because
zookeeper. How did this even happen?
I don't know how long you've been listening, but you know what? He contacted me on Facebook after I just gave a thank you. He friended me back, and he said, please come again.
That doesn't make it right for you to just go and hook up with a zookeeper.
Well, Aaron, I can tell you this. He's much more than a zookeeper.
What does that even mean?
Basically, for me, he's like the king of the lions.
Whoa.
I mean, he is unbelievably awesome and a great lover, and he's funny. And it's just like, you know what? I should have texted you back, and I should have told you. I said, my bad on that.
Yeah.
Right?
So what are you, like, dating him right now or something? You're just going to date the lion zookeeper?
Well, to be fair, I don't know what it was. It's like, we had this great night, and we, text occasionally, but
Gina, I know him. He's my friend. All he wanted to do was hook up with you.
That is not true. That is not true, Aaron.
He doesn't want to date.
No, it's not, because I know
I've known him for years. Gina, do you know how many girls he's hooked up with against the lion cage? He's so many girls there.
Aaron, but you know what? I'm going to be his last.
Well, okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay.
So, Gina, you feel like you're the one that's going to get him to stop his wild ways. I don't even know. But is that what you feel like, Gina?
Yes, I am, because we really
Not
hit it
a
off.
chance.
There was a spark.
Okay, well, both of you, I think, are being a little out of control here. Aaron, like, she's free to date who she wants to date. She didn't even kiss you. Gina, don't put a lot of stock into your relationship with Lion Man.
But you haven't seen his hands. His hands are as big as a lion's paw.
Wow. Sounds amazing. I'm probably a fool for asking this, but Gina, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We'll pay for it. He has smaller hands, and
he's nice.
Yeah, and a nice dude doesn't have lion cages at his house, I don't think.
And that would be a big fat no.
Yeah, thought so.
Oh, man.
But I would like to go out with his friend, the zookeeper, again. You guys pay for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I know.
come on.
I'm not paying for that. No.
I hope you go to the zoo, Gina, and you get eaten by a lion.
Whoa! Aaron, slow it down.
You know what, Aaron? You're just feeling bad because you don't measure up to the king of the lions.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah,
That sounds like a sick
That
lion.
was hot.
Yeah.
Aaron, I'm sorry. No second date for you. And I'm guessing this is probably the last time you take anybody to a cat sanctuary.
Yeah, good luck again, Gina, getting banged under the stars or whatever.
What?
But it probably won't because he's not going to be calling you back.
So bitter.
I have one thing to say to you again, Aaron.
Okay. Hey, we gotta end this.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for today's second date update thinks his date was a horrible disaster, but it wasn't his fault.
Oh.
Sure. So this is his opportunity to blame everybody else. His name is Vince. What's up, Vince? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? We'll get to how horrible your date was in just a second. First, though, tell us the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Tammy.
Tammy. All right. And how did you meet Tammy?
We met on a dating site, and we talked for a few weeks, and we were able to go out on our first date.
Okay.
And was this like every other date that you'd been on from a dating site, or were you anticipating something more special?
Well, I just broke up a while ago. I was in a long-term relationship, and I haven't really been out there dating that much. So
Right.
she was like the second person that I was able to kind of connect with.
Oh,
Okay.
so this is pretty new to you, this world of online dating.
Absolutely. I haven't been out dating for a while.
All right. And it was a disaster. But you say, well, you said in your email it was a disaster, but not your fault. So let's go and find out how everybody else screwed up your date. What happened?
Well, basically, you know, like I said, I haven't been dating for a while. My idea was to do a dinner and a show.
Simple.
Then I looked up like dinner and a show options, and that seemed a little expensive. You know, I'm not cheap, but it just seemed a little expensive. So I talked to a buddy of mine, and he gave me the idea of maybe doing hibachi.
Oh, I love
Okay.
those places.
Yeah, those places are fun.
Yeah, and it's such a good date because it gives you something else to talk about instead of just having to stare at each other over food.
Absolutely. So what's going on is you have the dinner and the show all combined.
Oh,
yeah,
I see
because they have
what
those
you're
cooks
doing.
that like flip things around, and everybody goes, "Oh my god, that was the most amazing thing ever!"
Is that a volcano?
Yeah,
or not
wow,
yet?
cool.
Is that a volcano?
And
Dude,
you
I
guys-
love it when I say that every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking pictures of everything.
you get to bond over that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. So, you know, we get there, and the restaurant experience wasn't that good.
Oh.
You know, it started off like, you know, the drinks are fine. The whole, you know, the soup, you know, they bring out the soup, they bring out the salad. That was good. And then things went downhill when the chef came out.
Really?
Why?
He was all over my date. He was just staring at her. It was like he was eye-banging her. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
What?
Oh.
I thought you were like not loving his show that he was putting on. He wasn't flipping to your standards.
Nah. It just wasn't really comfortable the way he was, you know, eyeballing her when we're sitting down to eat.
So did you try to fight him?
No, I didn't try to fight him.
I don't recommend that. Those dudes are good with knives. I've
Yeah,
seen them.
very.
Look, you know, I'm not the type of guy that really tries to start anything, but I really had to make a comment. You know, it's like it's really hot over here. You know, it's just, it was crazy. He just wouldn't stop, like, eyeballing my chick.
So wait, hold on though. It's not like he's performing for masses of people. Like it's easy to make eye contact between you and the chef at one of those places.
Yeah, but you don't lock in and stay focused. You know, he missed his pocket with the shrimp. You know, obviously he's distracted by her looks because he couldn't get the show done.
Okay. So he's trying to do his like fancy chef flips and all that stuff, but he was just staring at your date the whole time?
Yeah, he's staring at her, and then he messed up the flaming onion thing.
What?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a volcano with fire shooting straight up in the air, and all it was a little bit of steam.
Oh, wow.
Okay, wait.
That's probably the worst part about the whole thing was the dude couldn't get his onion volcano done the right way.
That's happened on many a dates.
I think people at the table were disappointed, too.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, but what was your date thinking? Did she say she was uncomfortable with the way the chef was looking at her?
You know what? I mean, it's our first date, and, you know, we haven't hung out, so I think she was just being polite about the whole thing. So, I couldn't really get a good read on it, but I wasn't comfortable, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying you could come off as a real jealous person if she didn't notice anything and you were outraged the entire time.
So come on, how could she not notice it? The whole table noticed it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
But was the date with her other than that okay? Or
I'm not sure. I mean, she's not calling me back. I mean, the bottom line is I was so disappointed, and I didn't leave a tip.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's possible she saw that I didn't leave a tip. Is she thinking I'm cheap?
okay.
Yeah,
Dude, I think you
Maybe.
took the wrong route. I don't think you should have gotten angry with it. I think you should have made jokes about it and then made it like an inside joke thing between you two. Then it could have been funny and fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me? This guy's like eye-banging my date.
All right.
It's kind of funny. I
you
don't know.
If you got that upset that loud at the table, I guarantee that's probably why she's not calling you back too.
Yeah.
So you think that is because she saw you not leave a tip and maybe thinks you're cheap?
It had to be that. I don't know what else it could be.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense.
How
I
are
have some
things at the
ideas.
How are things at the end of the date? Was she cool or?
You know what? Everything was pretty cool the way the date ended. What I really just need help with, I want to go out on another date with her without a third wheel. I think that hibachi guy messed everything up for me,
Okay.
and I want some help. I want to go out again.
Okay. So have you tried reaching out to her and she's not talking to you at all?
Yeah, I'm texting, I'm calling, and no response.
Nothing.
God, it's
Okay.
just like if a hibachi guy gets you this fired up, I just can't imagine a person actually talking to her and hitting on her or something.
If you were there, you would have seen it. You would agree that was totally inappropriate.
All right.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning into today's second date update, Vince is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Tammy. They went out to a hibachi restaurant and he thought the date went horribly because the chef was looking at his date the whole time. So much so that he couldn't even concentrate on his tricks. He screwed up the volcano onion thingy, was flipping shrimp around, couldn't catch it in his pocket, and Vince was outraged. And he thinks the reason that he's not getting a call back is because he didn't leave a tip. So, Vince, we're about to call her, and I hope that at the end of this, whether it goes good or bad, you'll do the right thing and give us the customary 40% tip that you're supposed to give for second date updates.
40.
Yeah, it's a 40% tip standard. I don't know if you know that or not, but you should.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, so much for that free dinner at the end of this segment, huh?
As long as you guys give me another date with her, I'll gladly give you 40%.
Well, it's supposed to be either way, but whatever. Okay, fine.
I think your biggest uphill battle is going to be trying to convince her that you don't have a jealousy issue.
I don't think I do. The guy crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tried my best to keep my cool, but it is what it is.
All right.
I appreciate if you guys can give me a little help here.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Tammy, please?
this is she. Can I help you?
Yeah, I think so. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, the radio
Oh.
station.
Well, that's some
Yeah.
disappointment in that voice.
I know. You didn't sound too excited about that.
I'm excited, but I'm surprised. What's up?
Calling you today because somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, good or bad?
You sounded more excited about that than actually talking to us, so
Yeah.
at least you're interested in that. Well, good and bad, I guess.
Oh, that could be a number of people. Can you fill in the blanks for me?
Yeah, for sure. Have you heard a second date update before?
Certainly. I listen to this station.
Okay. Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smart, Tammy.
Yeah.
Some people don't even get it when I start mentioning that.
I heard the light bulb
Yes.
go off.
Putting it all
Second
together.
date update, you know, where if you go on a date with someone and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened.
I have never been on this end. I've listened, but it's a little uncomfortable on this end.
Well, hopefully it gets more uncomfortable. Vince is the dude that emailed us.
Oh, no.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's okay. He's not totally clueless. Like, he knows that your guys' date didn't go super awesome either.
He's clueless on some other things, so I'm surprised, but go ahead.
What else is he clueless about?
Can you just tell him that you tried calling me and the number was out of service?
That bad, huh?
I mean, can you just tell us what happened and why you don't want to call him back and we can pass it along?
Well, at the start, he was a great guy. And I thought this was going to be a wonderful evening, but it progressively went downhill from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why? Anything in particular?
We went to a hibachi restaurant, which I thought was a good idea because there's, other things going on and we don't really know each other and we didn't have to make small talk. The food was great, but, they do that little tricks here and there at the hibachi. And my date started heckling the chef.
Heckling?
heckling. It would be the best word. Like, don't drop that, man. Don't drop it. Not in a nice way, like, oh, I hope he doesn't drop it. Flipping shrimp up in the air, lighting things on fire. He just had a rude comment to make every time the chef did something.
Okay.
And the comments felt aggressive?
Aggressive, rude, childish.
All the above.
Like
I mean,
a legit heckler.
Wow, fun.
we talked to him and he told us that he thought the guy was doing a terrible job. He didn't tell us that he was actually saying things to him, though, about it.
At one point, you're not going to believe this, he actually took a shrimp, tossed it in the air, caught it in his mouth, and he stood up, yelled at the guy, pointed at him, and said, I should work here.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
I don't think anybody would go if he was working there.
Wow.
Okay, so he was just mean at the dude and then was like, I can do your job better than you idiot.
Jeez, what a jerk.
And then he doesn't even leave a tip. I mean, at some point, he should have realized he's being rude and embarrassing me and should have at least made up for it. But no, he just made it worse.
Yeah.
Okay, he thought the tip thing was the issue. Apparently, it was also heckling
Right.
Which is
the hibachi chef.
He could have left the biggest tip going. It didn't make up for all the crude remarks that he made at the hibachi chef.
Right. And if he's going to act that way on a first date, I mean, I can't imagine when he gets comfortable in a situation.
That's good behavior.
He was making a spectacle out of himself. The people around us were pointing fingers. I wanted to crawl under the table.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
bad.
Maybe he was nervous. It was a first date, but I don't know. I think you could control yourself a little better than that. I was absolutely shocked at what was going on.
Tammy, you might be shocked again, and you've heard second date updates before, so you probably forgot or don't remember that Vince is actually on the other line.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Tammy, you know I was rude because the chef was rude.
Vince, do you really think that was a reason for you to be as rude as you were? I've never witnessed anything like that.
Date.
We were on a date and you were acting like a child. I wasn't babysitting anybody. I was on a date. You're right.
Tammy, I could have fought him, but I didn't.
I could have
Could have fought him.
That is not the right
That's
thing
the way
to
to
say
save
right now,
yourself,
Vince.
for sure.
I could have fought him.
Sorry, not sorry. The guy was way out of line. He crossed the line. He was rude. He's looking down your shirt. I mean, he's eyeballing you, for Christ's sake. It was crazy.
Wait, Tammy, did you feel like the hibachi chef was maybe flirting with you at all?
If he were, I didn't notice because I'm a good-looking woman. It happens all the time. I don't take notice of it. And Vince should have been proud, not making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
You know what? The bottom line is he had one job, and that was to cook and to do tricks.
That's two jobs, I think, yeah.
You had one job to be a date, and you couldn't do that. And by the way, your job is not being a hibachi chef. So throwing shrimp up in the air had no bearing.
You know what? You're just not grateful for me defending the honor the way I did.
What?
You know, a man with class would have taken it as a compliment and made a big deal of the fact that you had me and he didn't. Instead, you just blew everything out of proportion, made it an embarrassment to me and everybody around us.
Hey, Vince, I thought the whole point with this was like you to try to get a second date, not you to prove like you're more awful than she even thought.
I'm standing up for myself. Nobody else around here is doing it. I mean, the bottom line was I'm trying to stand up for her when I should have, and she's not even grateful about it. But, you know, I mean, I still want the second date.
Oh.
But, I mean, I'm not going to tolerate getting my soul stepped on or having my lady being disrespected. You know, I didn't appreciate it.
Okay, and Vince, it sounds like Tammy is also super interested in that date. So, Tammy, would you like to go on a second date with Vince? We'll pay for it.
Did you not hear how horrible this whole experience was?
I did.
Were you
I
listening?
did, but the question still stands. Would you like to go out with him?
Look, Tammy, you got to reconsider. Why don't you just come to my house and I'll cook you anything better that a hibachi chef could have possibly even thought about cooking? I mean, I can make you a nice ribeye, rice, corn, asparagus, and then I can show you some tricks in the bedroom that you can't even imagine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you think he was impressive with that shrimp on the date?
Yeah.
See what he can do in the bedroom, Tammy.
God. How could any woman resist that offer, Tammy?
Come on, Tammy.
Oh, I'm just dying to jump in bed with you, really. After that first spectacular date, that's exactly what I want to do. I've been looking forward since I left the restaurant.
It sounds like
Looking forward to.
So you're saying yes now, Tammy, or am I not picking up on some sarcasm? I can't tell.
Yeah,
Pure sarcasm.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Vince, you need to calm down a little bit out there in the dating world.
This is not going the way I wanted it to. Hey, look, is it possible I can get a date with somebody else if she's not going to go through with it?
What? Just anyone?
Sure. Text in 78592. You want a date with Vince? He's got anger issues and doesn't like hibachi chefs that can't do their job correctly. Text it in.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A dude named Mike is on the phone for a second date update today. He said he went on a double date with the girl he wants to call. I've only been on one double date, and it worked out great for me. I got in an argument with the girl that I was with and ended up leaving everybody.
Why is
So
that
I don't
great?
think double dates are very good, and so it's no wonder that Mike's not getting a call back after his double date.
Oh, my
Mike,
gosh.
did you guys argue on the actual date, and then you just ditched out?
No, that didn't happen.
Good.
Oh my
That's
God.
not normal.
That is so awkward for the other three people that were with you.
She
Jubal.
was terrible. She was a
looking at
horrible
you.
person.
Oh my God.
Anyway, it's not about me. It's about you right now, Mike. What's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name is Erin.
Erin. All right. And where did you meet Erin?
So we actually met at a bar crawl.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, we had a 7-legged bar crawl.
What is a 7-legged one?
It was pretty much you and a group of friends get tied at your legs, like 6 of us tied at your legs.
What?
And you just go to bars all night and drink.
What?
And you're tied together?
How do you fit through anywhere?
It's
Like
an
if
action-
you're 6 people deep.
And you have to actually crawl.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. I mean, you have to figure it out or you just won't make it, you know?
Lot of
But
coordination.
wait, how do you hit on a person when you have 6 other people tied to you? Are they all just standing there awkwardly listening to your...
I mean, it's like if she didn't like me, she couldn't run away, right?
Wait, so
Oh, wait.
was she tied to you? Was she in the group of people that were tied together?
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I
So-
see.
Okay,
I thought
got
it
it.
was like 7 group of people tied together talking to another 7 group of people. I
Me
get
too.
it now.
I thought that too.
No. So, yeah, she was really chill. And we actually ended up, talking a lot about, movies and kind of other things that we were into. And
I take it she was tied right next to you and not like at the end of all the people and you weren't yelling down the line.
yeah, she was right next to me.
Okay.
So did you ask her out that night?
Well, actually, at the end of the night, we all ended up getting really, really faded. And I worked up the courage to ask her out.
I thought you may be going somewhere else with that. You're like, we're all drunk. We're all
We
tied up
all
already.
ended up back in
A little bit of
house.
bondage, a little bit of, I don't know.
I mean, we're
Okay,
already
well, so
tied
you
up.
got drunk enough to ask her out. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my roommate was also in our group, and she got to know her, too, and they kind of hit it off also. So I suggested a double date with my roommate and I.
Okay.
Cool.
So I invited Erin over to be my date, and I got my roommate to invite her guy over to be her date.
What'd you guys do when you went out?
So we invited them over to our place, and we drank, and then we made our way down to the bars again.
Awesome.
It's kind of crazy how we always seem to end up at a bar somehow.
Seems to be a theme to your life right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Just drinking.
There's not a lot of food involved, it sounds like, either.
I mean, we had some snacks, but
Okay.
Okay.
How did it go?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I enjoyed myself.
Okay.
It got a little awkward at one point.
Oh, no.
My roommate started making out with her guy, and I kind of suggested that we one up them,
What?
and she kind of just laughed it off.
Like, one up them.
So you were being really serious, like, we need to make out too, and she laughed at you.
Well, I thought I was being, smooth with that line. I thought I was going to get at least a little peck on the cheek or something. But yeah, she just kind of laughed it off.
Okay. So did you not get a kiss at all?
I didn't. No.
Okay. And was that just the end of the date? You guys just hung out for a little while watching your roommate make out with her date and she laughed?
No, it got a little awkward, so we pretty much just ended up getting the check and calling it a night.
So what got awkward? Just that you were sitting there staring at your roommate swapping saliva?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I offered to get her an Uber back in case she wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually took me up on my offer. So
Okay.
Okay. So you got her an Uber home, and have you talked to her since?
I've tried calling, but it just goes straight to voicemail. So
Nothing.
Oh, it doesn't even ring?
yeah,
Sounds like you've been blocked or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully not.
All right. Well, we'll try to find out. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, usually when a first date starts, we're being tied up to a group of other people, and there's all kinds of making out going on. I mean, usually you're in for a lot of fun.
That's a success.
But apparently that didn't happen for Mike. He wants to call a girl named Erin today who isn't calling him back. They actually met at a 7-legged bar crawl. I guess him and 6 of his friends were all tied together, and she was one of those people. Then he ended up asking her out. She hung out with him and his roommate and another dude on a double date.
Yeah.
Things were going okay, but then it got awkward when his roommate started making out with her date in front of them. He made a joke like, maybe we should try to one-up him. She wasn't into that. And then she got an Uber home and hasn't called him since. So see if we can find out why. All right, Mike, you ready to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, she isn't calling you back because she doesn't know you sober at all?
No. I mean, I don't know her sober either, so it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, you could hate her sober. You might not even want to call her, but we'll find out. We'll see if she's sober when we get her on the phone, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Erin, please?
This is she.
Hey, Erin, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Well, are you, is this like a survey or something, or?
Kind of. I'm doing a survey on this dude named Mike that I know, and anybody who's been out on a date with him. Have you been out on a date with a guy named Mike recently?
Sorry, wait, I'm confused. Are you being serious?
Kind of joking.
Sort of. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, that person can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened. So Mike emailed us about your date.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Do you mind talking to us for a minute about your date with Mike?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. So he told us how you met, like some 7-legged bar crawl thing, and then he says that you went out on a double date with him and his roommate, but now you're not getting back to him. He said he really liked you and he can't figure out why. Is there a reason?
I don't know. I feel like the whole situation with him, it's just, I really don't think it's going to work out between us, so.
What situation? I mean, he didn't mention that he was in any sort of situation.
I mean, just kind of what happened that night. It just got kind of weird, but.
The only thing that he told us that was weird was his roommate started making out with her date and wouldn't stop, and he thought that was awkward.
Oh, he didn't tell you about the situation with him and his roommate?
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, okay, so basically at one point I was talking to his roommate alone, and she was telling me that occasionally when she and Mike get bored, they'll hook up.
Oh.
Like maybe like once or twice a month or something like that.
Wait a minute, what?
They're sleeping together?
Just casually?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm. So,
Yeah.
like I kind of tried to play it cool, like at the time, but I'm really like not cool with that at all. It's not what I'm looking for.
Wait, you don't want to date a guy who hooks up with her roommate from time to time?
No, and especially not someone he like lives with. Like, anyway, so I just kind of like the rest of the date. I was kind of like, oh, okay, just gonna try to sit here and let the time pass and get home.
And there's no way, like, she wasn't joking, right? There's no way it could have been a joke or something.
No, I think she was being very sincere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Just from what I could tell. Yeah. And she was like, it's not a big deal. It's totally fine. I just want to let you know. Like,
how is that not a big deal?
Well,
you would think that would be a big deal.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is the roommate likes Mike, and she was trying to sabotage your date with him.
Well, either way, even if she's not the one who has feelings, then they're sleeping together and they live together. So it's kind of like, I don't really want to get in between that.
No.
I mean, he probably wants you to get in between it. That's probably what he's really hoping for.
He might be, but.
What if she's making it up, though?
She's not making it up. You don't make up something like that.
I don't know.
You're roommates, dude. That is, who is going to date Mike when he's sleeping with his roommate? No one.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention that, but.
Yeah. Well, that answers our question.
Definitely does.
Pretty cut and dry there.
Yeah, so, after that, I didn't really want to, like, go out with him again or see him again.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you don't have to see him again, but I do want to see if you'll talk to him again because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Mike is on the phone?
Yeah, Mike, you still there?
Oh, my God. Are you
Yeah. Hey, I heard all of that. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean,
What's the big deal? Are you serious?
It's not a big deal. I mean, we're not exclusive.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't really care if you're not exclusive, but you're like the girl you live with, like, your roommate.
It's only once in a blue moon, and it's purely physical. You know what I mean? So, we're not exclusive, and I don't know why this is a big deal.
For real, you don't know why that's an issue.
You're sleeping with somebody that you live with.
No, I mean, are you trying to pressure me to be your boyfriend? Is that what you want?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All women always trying to like ruin your life right away.
No.
I mean, it seems like you're trying to pressure me to not see other ladies.
No, you can go ahead and see other ladies. I'm looking for someone who doesn't have your situation going on.
Yeah. I mean, Mike, think about it. Like, how could she ever trust you if you guys did start a relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, my roommate's dates are cool with it. I don't see how you wouldn't be cool with it.
Well, it's just what if you're just sitting around and we're starting to get serious, but one day, like, what if I'm out of town and you just get really bored and you hook up with her, and, like, what then? Like, it just then...
Well, if that did happen, I'd tell you. I'd be honest about it.
Yeah, if we were dating and I slept with my roommate, I'd at least let you know.
That's very nice.
That is nice of you, Mike.
I appreciate the honesty, but that's still just not really what I'm going for. Like, Think about it this way, Mike. Like, if I asked you to come over to my apartment and then I told you, like, oh, hey, I'm having sex with my male roommate over here, would you be, like, super cool with that? Like, what would you think of that?
I mean, I just want you to call me and after you've showered.
Dang.
Wow, man. That is...
I mean, I'm just saying, we should be allowed to date other people. Why do you care who I date? We're not exclusive. Do we sit down and have a conversation and say, hey, I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend? Like, that, we did not have that conversation.
Obviously, we haven't had that kind of conversation. And it's different, too, when the person that you're, like, seeing just lives just 10 feet away from you all the time. I mean, that just makes it even weirder. Like, I can't, it's just not something I'm into.
Mike, why aren't you just dating your roommate?
No, I'm not into her like that. I mean, that's just weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird
Weird.
to date someone that you're sleeping with casually who happens to live with you, too. Odd. I'm with you there on that one, Mike.
I mean, honestly, have none of you guys hooked up with any of your friends because you've been bored?
Yeah, but it wasn't multiple times a month, and I didn't live with them.
I mean, I highly recommend it because it's pretty fun and it's pretty convenient.
Very convenient, too.
So hear that, Aaron? It's convenient. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is.
Wow.
Well, I mean, keep it on, Mike, but I don't think I'm going to have any part of that.
Well, hold on, Aaron. Before you get to that, let me just ask you, would you like to go on a second date with Mike? We will pay for it.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, man.
Aaron, how about this? How about you come over one night with my roommate? We can all, like, have dinner and talk this over.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like something
Yeah,
else.
it sounds like you got something else planned, Mike.
Yeah.
Have some drinks.
I think, Mike, you guys just have different boundaries, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yours are a little bit more open than hers.
A lot more open.
I mean, she's definitely open to come over whenever she wants.
Oh, okay, Aaron.
Open invite.
Well, I'm sorry, you turned down the date, but you got an open invite over to Mike's place whenever you want it. That's kind of nice, right?
Thank you.
All right, well, appreciate you telling us why you didn't call him back. And Mike, maybe be more upfront about that with other dates that you go on, and you might find a girl that's right for you.
Or don't say it at all.
Or just, again, start dating the roommate.
Ew, I would never date her. She's like my sister.
Oh,
All right, it's getting worse. Getting even worse for you, Mike. Take care, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Life is full of regret.
Oh,
I
my
should have
gosh.
done this. I shouldn't have done that.
Wow.
I definitely shouldn't have done that. That's going to leave a mark. We all have them. And Kayla, who is on the phone today to do a second date update, has a regret. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, Kayla, how are you?
Hey, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for doing a second date update with us today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today?
His name's Johnny, and I met him online. I don't have a ton of free time, so I've been trying online dating because that just seems like, the best way to meet people.
That's the easiest way to meet the creepiest people possible without actually having to go talk to them in a public place. For sure.
Well, it's like you can kind of weed out some people, but,
And was this one of the first online dates you went on?
I mean, I've been on like 2 or 3 over the course of the time I've been on this site because I just don't have that much free time. So when I met this guy, Johnny, I was like, he seemed like a really nice guy, and I was excited because I actually had a time that could work for both of us.
What did you guys do when you went out?
We just went out for drinks after one of my work days. You know, I feel like weeknights are good because then you don't have that much pressure. You know, I have something to do the next day. So in case it, like, doesn't go well, I can get out of there.
And what was your first impression of him?
He was really cute, and he has this really great smile, and he went and talked to the host for us to get us some seats, and I noticed as he was walking away that he also has a really cute butt, so that was nice.
That always helps.
Yep, totally.
And so you liked him. Everything was cool on your date?
Yeah, you know, he seemed really nice. The conversation was like, okay, it was like not horrible, you know, but it was like a little bit slow. I figured
That's a rave review. Not horrible. Like when I go to a restaurant, I love to get not horrible food.
I know. I feel like we just didn't have like an instant, you know, like click, you know what I mean? We were both like nervous and we'd never met each other before, and so it was fine, you know. He was totally nice. It just wasn't like instant like spark connection.
Okay, and that brings us to your regret. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're regretting?
Okay, so we've been talking for like a little bit, probably like 15 minutes, and then he noticed that I had a crossword puzzle in my bag, because I do crossword puzzles on my commute, and it's just like, you know, a fun way to sort of clear my head. But what was weird about it is that he noticed it and he mentioned it, and he was like, "Oh, huh, you must be really smart."
Because you do crossword puzzles?
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't know you had to be super intelligent to do crossword puzzles.
You could actually be an idiot and not get one question right on the crossword puzzle. For all he knows.
I think he just assumed that. Who knows? And I wasn't like really sure how to take it. I thought like, oh no, maybe he's joking, you know. But then he's like, well, I'm not really into like reading.
What?
Yeah, I know. I totally kind of thought the same thing.
He realizes that a crossword puzzle isn't a book, right?
I would hope so. But then I was like, oh, like, you know, like to read books or anything? And he was like, no, I would just like to relax and, you know, not challenge my brain in my off time. And I was like, huh.
I don't like to think unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, but then this is like the weirdest part. He was like, I don't even like to vote. And he said it was because voting is too complicated and he has to like read all of the directions.
So he just doesn't like to use his brain at all. And by the way, it's a good thing he doesn't vote. I'm all for people who are uninformed not voting.
And he's not saying like he's not informed on the issues or he doesn't know much about the candidates. He doesn't vote because he can't follow the instructions of it.
Is that not just so bizarre? It kind of blew my mind.
That's weird.
I was like totally over him, and I left and whatever.
So why do you want to call this guy back? He sounds like an idiot, honestly.
I know, you guys, like, I've had friends in the past tell me they think, like, maybe I'm a little too judgmental when I first meet people. And I don't know, like 3 weeks went by, and I was like, well, he was nice, and he didn't say anything, like, offensive. He just didn't really say much at all. So I was like, well, maybe he was nervous, and he just made, like, a mistake. And so I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe I should give him another chance.
You actually blew him off, and now you want to do a second date update to call him and ask him out again.
That's never happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm trying to be more open.
So after your date, did he try to contact you and ask you out again and you just ignored him, or have you guys not spoken at all?
Well, he actually texted me like a couple days later, and I just sort of ignored the text. I just didn't really know what to say. And so I feel bad about that, too, because there's, like, no reason that I should just, like, pretend he doesn't exist, you know?
I'm so confused why you feel bad. Like, you called the conversation not terrible, and then you feel bad that you rejected a guy who says that he doesn't vote because he can't follow the instructions.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was kind of a snap judgment on my part. I feel bad, and I'm like, a second date wouldn't be horrible. I've gone out with some other, like, real jerks since him, and, like, what's the worst thing that could happen? He's a totally nice guy, and like maybe he really just has a really great sense of humor, and he was just kind of like testing me,
So basically, after going out on a few dates, your standards have been lowered, and now you want to ask him out again.
I mean, hopefully not, but a second date would help me figure that out, right?
So after you blew him off,
oh my God,
when you guys went out and he texted you and you just ignored him, have you tried to ask him out again since then, or is this going to be the first time that he's hearing your name since you guys went out?
I did text him like a couple days ago, but now he seems to be ignoring my text. So
The tables have turned.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
My only hope for today's second date update is that the guy, when we call him, he's actually able to figure out how to answer a phone. Because he sounds like one of the dumbest people on the planet. And for some reason, Kayla really wants to call this guy to go out on a second date with him. If you're just tuning in, Kayla is on the phone. She told us about a date that she recently went on with a guy named Johnny. They hung out for a while. The reason that I'm making fun of Johnny is because he saw that she had a crossword puzzle in her bag, and he's like, I don't do crossword puzzles. Those are for smart people. And then he also said that he doesn't vote because he can't figure out the instructions on how to vote. Not necessarily I'm not up on the issues. I just can't figure out how it works.
Yeah.
And after that date, she blew him off because of that.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And because she's gone out on a couple of other dates with people who are even worse than that, now she wants to get this guy on the phone and ask if he'll go out with her again. Kayla, I'm about ready to dial his phone number. Any last words?
Wow, you really paint a picture of me being like the most desperate person in the world.
I didn't really have to do much painting, Kayla. You kind of did it for yourself.
And to make you feel better, it's just more of a sad testament to the state of online dating, I think, than anything else.
Maybe I just described it worse than it actually was. He was a nice dude. He was cute. I want to see him again.
Okay, I'm going to dial this phone number right now and get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Johnny, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, Johnny, what's up? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, what's up, man? How are you?
Wait, really? I'm good.
So you listen to the show?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I listen to it every morning.
Sweet, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Then you've probably heard the second date update before.
Is that why you're calling me?
Yes, that is exactly why I'm calling you, Johnny.
Okay. I know how this works. I know you have someone on the other line, and just tell Leslie that I never want to see her again and that she's a
Whoa!
Well, that's interesting.
I can tell her that. Sure, Johnny. Hello? Oh, Johnny's gone.
Did he hang up?
That Leslie girl sounds terrible.
Who's Leslie?
I don't know. Kayla, is there a Leslie that you didn't tell us about?
What?
Do you know who Leslie is?
I have no clue who Leslie is.
It has to be some other girl that he's doing online dating with or
something.
Yeah.
But, like, who would even say that?
I have no idea. So he didn't bring up a Leslie on your date or anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get him back on the phone then, and let him know that Leslie's not trying to get a hold of him. Kayla is. All right. Okay. Hang on.
Look, I told you before, I don't want to do this, okay?
Johnny,
I really don't want to talk to you.
Johnny, I'm not calling on behalf of somebody named Leslie.
No, Jubal, I know that this is what you do. Like, I know this is like a thing that you guys do, and I just don't want to. I don't want to be a part of it.
I'm not, Johnny. I promise, I'm not messing with you. There's somebody other than Leslie that wanted to do a second date update.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
We don't even know who Leslie is at all. She sounds terrible, though.
I don't believe you guys. Like, I don't like.
Well,
Okay, Johnny, how about this?
Show, like-
Okay, Johnny, hang on. Don't hang up yet. I'm calling because the girl named Kayla wanted to get a hold of you. Nobody named Leslie at all.
Kayla?
Yeah, do you remember going out on a date with somebody named Kayla?
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was about 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that?
Yeah. That's what this is about. That's just from Kayla.
Yes, this is about somebody named Kayla, not somebody named Leslie.
God. Is she listening to this?
Kayla? No, Kayla is gone. Because, dude, I mean, we called for a second date update. She wanted to go out with you again, and then she heard you call somebody named Leslie a bitch. And she hung up and isn't interested in doing the second date update anymore, but I want to know who Leslie is now.
Me too. Is it like some stalker you have or something?
Really, like, honestly, you really don't. Like, it's a long story, and it was not a good time.
Did Leslie happen before the Kayla date or after the Kayla date?
It was after Kayla. Like, honestly, I just want to forget about the whole thing. It was really shitty, and like, I just want to move past it. You know.
You don't have to tell me, but maybe if you do tell me, then I could explain to Kayla about the situation with Leslie and help her understand that, so that maybe she wants to go out with you again.
Yeah. I mean, like, I could tell you guys, but like, I don't want you to go and tell Kayla because it's like a really weird story, and like, I don't want her to know that.
I won't.
I don't know.
I won't tell her specifics about this Leslie girl.
And she's got to be understanding. I mean, she said that she's gone on some pretty horrible dates from the same site you guys met on, too.
Yeah, okay. At this bar, we drank way too much. We wound up hooking up in a Wendy's bathroom. And then she bit me, okay?
Wait, she bit you when you're in the Wendy's bathroom?
She bit me. I got stitches for it, and I'm just going to leave it there. Okay?
Where did she bite you?
You don't need to know.
And so she bit you so bad that you had to get stitches.
Yeah, so you see why I don't want to talk to her, right?
I guess, yeah.
Seems like you could have seen that one coming if you're hooking up with a girl in a Wendy's bathroom.
Yeah, she's crazy. And now she keeps calling me and texting me. She won't leave me alone now. So that's what happened. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it definitely does.
That's
so I
interesting.
won't give Kayla all those details.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I won't give them to her because you actually just did. Kayla is still on the phone listening.
What?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So awkward.
Dude, you told me she wasn't on the phone.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. You did. You lied.
Oh my.
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah.
What the hell? Is she serious? Are you serious
Yeah.
with this story? Are you serious? Are you saying that
Yes.
this actually happened?
Yeah, that actually happened. And it does suck. I had to get stitches because of this girl. So
You want me to feel sorry for you? I thought you were a nice guy.
I am a nice guy. I didn't bite her. She bit me.
I don't think that's what Kayla means, Johnny. I think Kayla means more like hooking up in a fast food restaurant bathroom with someone that you just met and everything.
That was not my decision. If you think that I was in charge of that choice, then you are sadly mistaken.
It wasn't your choice.
She forced you?
What are you talking about, Johnny?
Oh my God. Take responsibility.
I do not want to go into it. It was a bad night. I would love to move past that.
It's definitely
right.
alcohol's fault, I'm sure.
How about you move past it by going on a second date with Kayla? Johnny, would you like to go out with Kayla again? We'll pay for a second date.
Yes, I would. Oh. That would be great. She's the most sane person that I've been out with in a long time. And yes, I would love to go on a second date.
Kayla, congratulations. A successful second date update for you.
No way. I am not going out with this guy again.
You're changing your story. You're changing your tune now. Before, you were saying you thought he was sweet and you'd want to go out with him again.
You guys, seriously, no way. No way. Really? Now that I know that he got bit in a fast food bathroom? No way.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
Listen, I'm not saying that it's ever happened to you before, but it's probably happened to a lot of people. That was not my
Johnny,
fault. I don't know how many other people she's bitten in bathrooms, but
You're the only person I know that has that story, Johnny.
The bathroom biter.
I mean, I was truly the victim there, so not my fault.
So, Kayla, there's no chance on you giving Johnny another shot now.
No way.
Kayla, I really liked you, and you were really cool, and you were kind of one in a million, and I would like to go on a second date with you, if you're up for that.
That's romance.
That is.
No, definitely not. I don't go out with guys who get bit in fast food restrooms. No way.
Wow, you do have high standards, Kayla. Yeah. You're never going to find love this way, ever.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today, a listener named Justin is on the phone for a second date update, and his email said that he's shocked he's not getting a call back because apparently it doesn't happen very often for Justin. So, Justin, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not too bad. So your email said that, well, what's the girl's name who isn't calling you back, by the way?
Erica.
Erica, all right. So you said that Erica isn't calling you back, and you're shocked by that. You don't get a lot of people blowing you off. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
What are you, like a model?
Well, I mean, I'm a bartender, a former male model.
Oh, God.
Okay.
You are just like a
Yeah.
huge red flag is what you are, sir.
But-
Like, I don't even know you, and I wouldn't date you.
Yeah, but also if you're a bartender, former male model, I believe you. You don't have a lot of people not call you back. So what do you think happened?
You know, it's funny. I've guaranteed you try to call me for a second date update, but I just probably never picked up.
Oh, you think
Oh,
that
you think-
she's trying to get a hold of you, too?
No, not this one, but I'm sure there's been other girls that have been trying to get a hold of me through you guys.
Oh, all right.
okay.
Well,
Well,
maybe, man. So you date a lot, obviously.
You know, I've ghosted a lot of women in my life.
Okay, that is not that is not something to brag about, okay?
No, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you guys, it's not easy having a relationship. Everywhere I go, I just get a lot of attention. And, you know, until I met this girl, Erica, we just connected.
Where'd you guys meet?
Actually, I just met her up in Tinder.
Okay.
I didn't realize how cool she was until we started talking. She had a brain.
That's
All right.
good.
That's good.
I think
yeah.
most people do have brains,
Yeah.
but some don't use them very well. I will agree with you on that. So you liked her because she had a brain.
Yeah, there was just something about her when I met her. You know, there's like, you know, there's more to a physical body.
There's more.
Why is
Okay.
that so creepy when you say it? But yeah, I
So
get
there's
it.
more to this girl, Erica, than just a physical body.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming most of the people you date, it's only a physical body thing.
You know, yes, you're absolutely right.
I'm trying
All
to
right.
say something else, like, nah, you're right.
Okay. So she's rare for the kind of girls that you date. Normally, the girls that you date, you guys just hook up, but you actually liked her and want to see her again.
Yeah, she makes me want to be a better person. Look, I'm not interested in anyone else. You know, I would really love to see this girl again and try to connect with her some more.
Okay.
I feel like we're witnessing your personal growth right now, and I just in the few minutes I've known you, I'm already proud.
Aww.
Oh, thank you.
Well, tell us about your date with Erica. How did it go?
It was kind of embarrassing from the moment that I picked her up.
What?
As soon as I picked her up and she got in my car, my modeling portfolio just slipped under the seat, and she picked it up, looked at it, and we started talking about that stuff.
Okay,
my
so you
God.
did
Wait
you
a
come on, man.
minute.
You plant
That was
No.
Be real, you
hilarious.
planted your
Headshots.
old modeling portfolio in the car so she would see it and know that you used to model.
It was not like that, but it was embarrassing.
That's
Okay.
so embarrassing. I hate when people
Yeah.
see my old modeling
I
photos.
know.
It's like, oh my.
Oh, no.
How could I ever come back
That
from
one
this?
was from GQ.
That was
Yes.
back when I only had a 6-pack. Now I have an 8-pack.
Oh,
wanna
God,
see?
humiliating. Were you able to recover?
Yeah. I mean, it was. I think I made a good impression.
Okay.
Oh my
So
God.
that was awkward for you when that happened, but did you recover from that? And what did you actually do for a date?
Well, we went out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really have a reservation for anywhere specific, but then she started suggesting places, and there's places that she mentioned that I just couldn't go. I had to say no.
Why?
Why?
Well, I was trying to avoid a cat fight. If you guys get my drift.
Oh, all right. So you've hooked
I
up
don't-
with other people there, and you didn't want to walk in there and have them get upset that you were on a date with
Hostesses, other bartenders, servers.
hostesses,
Yeah.
servers.
Oh, no.
So you're kind of an infamous bartender in the industry.
People know me.
Yeah.
People know.
Now, did you give her that reason, or did you just say, I don't like the food there?
Yeah, I was just like, you know what, the waiting time, the food, anything that just came to my mind.
Okay. So
Okay.
did you find a place that actually worked? Like go a few cities over, maybe take a plane a few
Yeah.
1,000 miles away around somebody that you didn't sleep with?
No. Eventually we found a place where I honestly didn't know anyone.
Okay.
So we sat down, we were having a conversation, we started ordering, and then the waitress that was taking care of us, man, she just started giving me the eye.
Oh, gosh. Are you sure? I feel like any woman makes eye contact with you and you immediately think that.
No, totally, guys. She literally just started giving me the eye. She was looking at me up and down like I was a piece of meat, and I wasn't even doing anything. It was effortless.
Okay.
Guys, a year ago, I would have been all up in there, you know. But now, I'm digging this chick, and I don't know, she hasn't returned my text. And I thought we had an amazing night. After I dropped her off, I gave her a kiss, and then I went home. I totally could have gone in, but I didn't want to take that approach.
You totally could have gone in. I'm
way
sure it
to
sounds like it.
practice some restraint there.
Yeah.
And why do you think she's not calling you back then?
Maybe I played it too cool. I waited 2 days to call her back.
Oh, I do hate that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such an old school rule.
Okay, well, play a song and then come back and call her and find out what it is with your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Justin is on the phone, and Justin met a girl named Erica, and he really liked her because unlike most women that Justin knows, she had a brain. Weird.
That's literally what
Yeah,
he
she
said.
actually had a brain, and that's what he liked about her because Justin, I guess, has never had a problem with the ladies. He's a bartender, former male model, says he's hooked up with a lot of people, but it's always just been about body relationships, I think was the term that he used. But anyway, he wants more than just a body relationship with Erica, and she's not calling him back. We're going to see if we can get her on the phone and find out why. All right, Justin, you ready?
Let's do it.
I don't know how to say this softly, but your confidence kind of goes into just the incredible amounts of ego at times. Do you feel like that happened on your date?
I was trying really hard not to be super confident, too cocky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe she doesn't want a humble guy because he sounds super humble, too.
That's it. That's
All right.
what most girls say.
Yeah, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Erica?
this is she.
Hey, Erica, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm fine.
Good. Me too. I'm all right. You didn't ask, but I just told you. What's going on?
I don't know what is going on. What is this? Why are you calling?
Well, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And we actually got an email about you from somebody who listens to the show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Got any guesses?
No.
Been out on a lot of dates recently?
Well, no, but I mean, it wouldn't be like Justin.
Oh my God, it's
Yes,
dawning on you.
it would
Did you
be
hear
Justin.
that?
Justin emailed us and told us a little bit about your date, but he also
Oh
said
my God, you got to be kidding me.
no. He also said that he's been trying to get a hold of you and you won't text him back.
No, I'm not calling him.
And why?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun date. He's an interesting guy. He's good looking.
So those are all really good things.
Yeah, I mean, overall the date was fine, but interesting. I mean, there was a few weird moments, but I don't know.
So no specific reason why you don't want to see him again?
I do have a reason, but I don't know that I feel comfortable sharing that.
Okay. Well, like, is it a personal reason for you or is it something about Justin?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Okay.
He's
Well,
to-
Justin, whenever anybody does these, we always tell them that they need to be willing to hear whatever the other person says. So Justin is willing to hear anything bad that you might have to say.
Well, it's just that he seems to know too many people, because I wasn't sure how I felt about the date. So then I showed my friends his picture, and it's like they all knew him.
Oh.
Knew him really well.
Oh,
Do they
I
go-
get it. Okay.
Like they hooked up with him, or
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm not talking about one of the girls. Like 3 of them have hooked up with him.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
Man.
a lot. He gets around.
Wow.
Yeah, he told us that he's never had a problem with women, but he also said that he liked you so much that he can only think about you and doesn't even want to think about any other girls.
Yeah.
But apparently your friends might think about him from time to time.
I have a solid group of friends, and I can't be the 4th girl in my girl group to hook up with him. That's just crazy.
I mean, when we talked to him, it sounded like he wants more than a hookup from you.
Yeah.
Like he felt like he had an awakening of how he should really be in a relationship after he met you.
I find that hard to believe.
Do you? I don't know. I was kind of convinced by it.
Well, he did say he wanted to grow or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, it sounds like he can get a hookup whenever he wants a hookup, and he's putting in a lot of effort to get a hold of you. If he just wanted a hookup, he could have had that already with somebody else.
Yeah, he seems to have a good history of it.
Yeah. So you definitely, so that's what it is. You don't want to be the fourth girl in your friend group who has hooked up with Justin.
Obviously, he sleeps around a lot, and I don't need that. So I think it's best just to not call him.
Okay, that seems pretty straightforward.
Well, Erica, I do have to let you know this before we let you go. Thank you for being honest. And now I have to be honest because Justin is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. So we've kind of, yeah, we've also hung out with Justin a bit.
Hi, Erica.
Hi.
All right, listen, yeah, I haven't met any of your friends. I don't know who they are, but most likely it's the truth. I mean, are any of them waitresses, hostesses, bartenders?
You got to type, obviously.
He just keeps listing careers.
Dishwashers.
Teachers, nurses.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was that guy, but I'm not just trying to get you in bed. You can do that with anyone, pretty much. But I'm interested in you.
They all know you from last year. All of them.
Oh, dang.
Last year.
And Justin, don't you think that's weird? If you slept with all my girlfriends, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Look, it's true. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm a recovering male skank.
Recovering male skank, Erica.
I feel like he's self-aware.
That doesn't help your mission here. I mean,
look, I'll be the first one to admit it. I've hooked up with a lot of girls, probably in every state, maybe 49 out of the 50. But I want to change.
Whoa.
I'm acknowledging the kind of person that I've been. I would love to change because of you.
Oh, we had one date, and now you suddenly want to change because we've had one date? I hardly believe that.
Wow.
No, Eric, I'm being honest with you. Look, that night I almost had a booty call. I almost made that phone call, but I didn't. I just can't stop thinking about it.
You're so not helping yourself here.
But Erica, think about it if the tables were turned. Like, what if some guy didn't want to go out with you because of a couple of dudes or more that you slept with? Like, you would be really upset about that because you're also more than just who you've hooked up with in the past.
Yeah, but I'd still see that it would be awkward that his friends have seen me naked.
Yeah.
Or it's easier to bond. I mean, you could look at it two ways.
I have to ask a question. Justin, do you think you like her because she's the only girl that doesn't call you back?
Nah, man. This girl, she has a brain. You're very smart. You're funny. You get my movie references. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Saying a lot.
Yeah, see?
That was really dorky.
Look, Justin, it's nice that you say all these things and you feel this way about me, but it just doesn't change that you've been with my friends like that. I mean, if we were to go out, we couldn't have sex for like 6 months because I'd have to know that you really, really fell in love with me.
Whoa.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Jeez.
Holy shit. 6 months? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, like, no booty calls, no nothing. 6 months of just holding my hand and a kiss goodnight. You need a freaking cleanse.
Oh.
Wow. 6 months. All right, well.
That is strict.
That's tough for anybody.
Erica, would you like to go? Maybe I shouldn't even ask Erica at this point now. Erica, would you like to go on a second date with Justin? We will pay for it if he agrees to not having any sex for 6 months.
Okay, Justin, it's your turn.
Oh, she said
yes.
Oh. All right, Justin.
Into it. Now I feel like she's just testing you.
Time to put you to the test, find out how woke you really are now.
You know what kind of person I am? You know what would do that to me? I mean, like, 6 months. She said 6 months.
Yes, she did. 6 months. I know that probably hasn't happened to you since you were teens, but
that's half a year.
You're not going to explode.
Yeah.
You're not going to explode. You'll be
good at
fine.
math.
I mean, you will at some point, but not the way you
Justin,
think.
I can't think of any other way to prove to my friends that it's okay we date because you'd have to prove, that you really care about me. Just imagine after 6 months how amazing that's going to be.
Ooh.
6 months.
Okay. Yes. We've been over that, Justin. We've been over that a bunch now. 6 months. Can you wait 6 months? You'll get your second date if you can abstain for 6 months.
I mean, I'm just throwing this back at you. I mean, can we negotiate like 6 dates?
6 dates.
Nope, we're talking 6 months. I mean, you just said that you want to change and that you've never met anyone like me and that you made it sound like you'd do anything.
Is there any chance that I can get back to you on this?
Oh,
all right. Yeah.
really?
No,
Can I process this?
All right. Erica, you blew Justin's mind. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, Justin, use some time to think about it and then update us on if you guys actually go on a second date. All right.
Gotcha. 6 months. Jesus.
Yes, 6 months. We know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today, a dude named Jack is on the phone for a second date update, and in his email, he said he's a real-life Ghostbuster.
What?
But now he's not going to call back, so does that mean he got ghosted? So the Ghostbuster becomes the Ghostbustee? I don't know how it works. Jack, what's up? How are you?
Guys, how's it going?
Good. So you're actually a Ghostbuster? What does that mean, really?
Yeah, basically, I'm a paranormal investigator.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I really did think it was like a play on dating terms.
No, it's real. It's real.
Okay.
I go to houses. I investigate, I guess what you guys would call haunted houses, when they're actually houses that are preoccupied by spirits, and I make sure that they are expelled.
Okay.
Right.
Did your date know that this is what you did before she agreed to go out with you?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's on my dating profile.
All
And you're not calling us about a ghost that you met at a house, right? 'Cause we're not going to be able to call them. I don't think they have good cell service wherever they are.
Yeah, I date only living creatures.
Okay. So what's her name?
Her name's Heather.
Heather, all right. And you said it was in your profile where she could have seen that you're a Ghostbuster. So you meet her online or something?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll be honest, I'm not really sociable.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a weird guy in my own. I guess.
Anyone who is a paranormal investigator, I think that just probably goes without saying.
But at least you know it.
Yeah. I mean, what was it like, I guess, when you first met her?
It was cool, and she's very respectful about, like, what I do. She wasn't, like, making fun of me. I mean, she had questions, which was really cute. And for our first date, I actually took her to a paranormal ride-along.
Oh, right along. Oh, so she got to come with you on one of your investigations?
Yeah. I set up, like, a mini tour, like a little mini tour of places I have expelled past spirits and stuff.
Huh. Was this a surprise ride along, or?
Well, I mean, I told her about it, and she was down, so
Okay.
it wasn't a shock. It's not like The Exorcist. I know you see like, on movie portrayals where it's all, like, crazy and, like, blood spit. No, it's none of that. No bloody walls.
So nothing exciting happened then?
Well, something did happen.
Whoa. Like what?
So this house that I had, basically, it was a place I checked out before, but it was all clear because, like, they moved out because it's still haunted, basically, for them.
Whoa.
And just showing her around. And while we were on the first floor, we heard a weird creak upstairs.
Okay.
And then a thump.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a thump, we kind of heard a weird footsteps, like,
Oh, hell no. I'm out of there.
Jose's already running.
Initially, I thought, like, the thumps were really loud, and, like, I thought, oh, maybe the owner's there, so I called out the owner. I was like, hey, Greg, are you here? And there was no response. And then I asked her, should we go upstairs just to check? And she said, okay.
Oh my God, she's so brave.
Oh my God.
You found the bravest date ever.
Dude, I have goosebumps.
What'd you find?
So keep in mind, and I forgot to, like, maybe bring this up, I was actually strapped. I had my EMF meter, and I also had my EVP recorder on.
What's that?
It's an EVP recorder, which is an electronic voice phenomena.
Okay.
So we're both heading up the stairs, and I'm just, like, thinking, this is not good.
Oh, you're thinking that.
I've encountered sounds. I've never heard sound that loud. So this is a very interesting case and out of the ordinary. And this is happening during my date, too, and I'm like, you know?
Right.
Oh my God, I'm dying. What happened?
So we went up to the room, and I noticed all the windows are closed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, should that freak us out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, a lot of windows are closed a lot, you know?
It should freak you out, okay? Because it was really cold, the room,
Okay.
and the windows were closed.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I get what you're saying. I thought
You're
that...
feeling
Yeah.
presence.
All right, so it felt like there was something in the room.
I didn't feel something in the room. There was definitely something in the room.
Oh my God.
The room felt pregnant.
The room felt pregnant.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Did the ghost
Yeah.
impregnate you, bro?
What were they doing in that room?
It means that there's a presence there.
And it's
the
pregnant.
room was pregnant. You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, it's full of ghost
So
babies.
what happened then when you walked into the pregnant room?
So at that point, Heather was very nervous, and she has to leave, and I had to let this case go.
What?
Which
That's
it pained me. I mean, it was horrible for me because this is what I live for.
Yeah.
I've never been into a room that pregnant before.
That pregnant.
But unfortunately, I mean, I wasn't with a date with Heather, and like that was precedent.
Yeah. I mean, if she wants to leave, you were out on a date first before you were investigating. So I'm assuming you left.
Yeah, but like it was my fault. It was my bad. I shouldn't have brought her to my job as a date.
So
you know, that was probably like a mistake.
What was
you
the
know?
vibe like between you two after you left?
Well, I drove her home, and we stopped by to get her a milkshake, just to like, ease the situation. Milkshakes, just to lighten the mood, because it was really, really crazy. It was
Okay.
crazy.
Would you go on a
Yeah,
Ferris
why
wheel
not?
too?
Yeah.
Like-
Child?
Was there conversation? Did she seem like she was still happy on a date with you, or was she just creeped out still?
I mean, she was very cordial, but you could tell she was just like, she kind of gulped the milkshake really fast.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys can help me out. Maybe we could like reconnect, and I could bring her to an actual regular date.
Okay.
And show her that I'm not just this guy that goes and takes down like the other astral realm. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. I have no
Kind of.
clue what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I understand that you want to take her out on a regular date. I think that's where you're going.
Exactly, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
I bet you never heard this before.
Uh,
The song from Ghostbusters. Yeah. That's got to be a new joke for you.
yeah, I've heard it plenty of times, but yeah, that's one of my favorite movies anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
bet.
So you
If you're just
Embrace
tuning
it.
in to today's second date update, Jack is on the phone. And why am I playing the Ghostbusters song? Because Jack is a Ghostbuster. He's a paranormal investigator, and that's actually where he took his date. Her name is Heather. He took her on a ride along. He took her to some of the places that he's investigated, and they ended up going into one house that is still, I guess, currently under investigation. And there was a creepy moment in a room there. She got scared and wanted to leave. After that, they had a milkshake. She sucked that thing down real quick and then wanted to go home. And he hasn't heard from her since. All right, Jack, you can't think of anything other than maybe being scared by going with you to your job that would have turned her off from you.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a weird guy, so I don't know if something came off different than what other people do.
I feel like, I mean, you talked all about you and what you do. Did you ever take the time to ask her questions about her life? Because the whole date seemed to be centered around you.
I don't know. Would it be like weird and awkward just to, we're creeping around in a haunted house, and I'd be like, "Hey, what are your hobbies?"
Yeah, might be a weird place to have that conversation. So we'll see if we can get her on the phone and get you a second date where you can go somewhere and then sit down and have dinner and ask her those questions, all right?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Heather, please?
This is Heather. Who's this?
Heather, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
What?
Who is this again?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Hello?
Do you listen?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. You there?
Hi. Is this like telemarketing or something?
No, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email about me?
Yes, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email from Jack.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jack, the paranormal investigator that you went out with.
Oh, I know who Jack is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jack is confused because he thought you guys had a very interesting and fun first date.
I bet he did.
Okay. Yeah, so he doesn't know why you're not calling him back. He can't figure it out. That's why he asked us to call you.
To be honest, he just came off to me like kind of a perv.
A perv? What? I thought you were going to say like a weirdo or creepy or ridiculous because he's a ghost hunter.
Right, but I knew that going in, so I'm like, all right, I kind of like odd ducks sometimes, so I was open to that.
Oh, that's
okay.
good.
And we go to this house, and he keeps saying that if I get scared, that I could cling to his body.
Is that the verbiage he used?
He just kept saying this, like all this weird pervy stuff. At one point, he was reviewing like the tapes of what he heard, and he's like, the ghost is saying, I want your panties.
I want your panties?
Panties?
I want your panties. Yeah, and he accentuated like panties.
Whoa.
What? Okay, that's creepy.
Was that a joke? Is he joking?
Oh, no, he was serious, and he kept replaying it with so much enthusiasm. Panties, panties. He wants your panties.
I mean, he did tell us that he was kind of a weird guy, so maybe he was just trying to, like, joke with you or something. I don't know. Is there anything else that happened that turned you off?
He told me that he slept with 2 women in life, which, okay, so he hasn't slept with a lot, but he slept with 6 ghosts.
What?
Yes.
No way.
2 women, 6 ghosts. So is the issue because he slept with 8 people, or is it because 6 of them are ghosts?
I'm going to go with that 6 of them are ghosts.
Okay.
And he's sleeping with more ghosts than humans. So I don't know what's going on.
Remember when Kesha said that she slept with ghosts? Apparently it's a thing.
It's a real thing?
Yeah. I don't know real, but it's a thing.
Well, it's not my thing, guys.
Okay. All right. So overall, you just thought he was kind of creepy and weird.
I was open to the ghosts, but them and
I can see that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
and
You
talking
kind of
about their panties and then
Yeah.
wanting my panties, that was just too much.
The guy having sex with
Well-
ghosts was creepy and weird. Weird.
Yeah, I know. Didn't see that one coming.
I'm not one to judge, but I just had enough. This was it for me. This is when I was like, I'm done here.
All right. Well,
See it coming.
Yeah.
Heather, thank you for telling us about your date with Jack. I appreciate that. I also need to let you know that Jack is on the phone with us and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone?
Yes.
Yeah, hello guys.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just want to
Wow.
defend myself because there's a lot of misinformation and slander.
Slander.
By the way, you can do stuff with ghosts. Okay,
Oh, okay.
sexuality transcends planes. So yes, technically you can do stuff with ghosts, and you're making it crass. I have been intimate with ghosts. Now,
Oh.
intimacy with
That's a difference.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take the romance out of
Excuse
him.
me, I didn't finish. Sorry. I have been intimate with ghosts. I've been intimate with 6 ghosts, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's completely normal.
It's not.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
stop.
Not,
It's
actually.
not.
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
it?
were the ghosts consenting?
Yeah.
If the ghost wants to appear to me, and I'm consenting, what's wrong with that?
What?
I wasn't asking about you consenting. I was asking if the ghost had consented, but all right, I guess, whatever.
Can you see the ghost?
I give you permission.
Listen, it's hard to explain because you guys are laymen, so you don't know the world. But, I mean, the reason they're ghosts in the first place because they're still missing something.
Then what they need is a part of you.
I feel like you're trying really hard to defend yourself right now because this all came out on the radio and
I'm not
it's
defending
probably
myself.
embarrassing.
All I'm saying is I'm ready for a real life experience and a real life connection. And that's why I reached out to you.
Look, I'm not going to say anything about whether or not you hook up with ghosts. That's your own business. But in my presence, everything you kept saying was just so pervy.
Heather, I honestly heard the ghost say that. It wasn't me, and I was just repeating what the ghost was saying.
Okay. So then even if your ghost said that, did you have to keep saying it to me over and over again? It was a bit much. That was a lot.
Again, the room was pregnant, okay? The room was pregnant.
Pregnant. Here we go with the pregnant. Okay, that word is creepy.
Here's the thing. Like, you made the date all about what you do. You, made her uncomfortable. You talked about your exes, whether they're living or dead. I don't know. It's just something you're not supposed to do on a first date. You did a lot of things wrong.
All I know is, Heather, maybe, you know what? It was probably a mistake to bring you into my world too fast. But this is who I am, and I would like to take you on a regular date to be part of your world.
Okay. Well, Heather, what do you think? Would you let Jack be part of your world? Would you go on a second date with Jack? We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. I think if we were connected, he would have been able to tell that I was uncomfortable. And so I think there's definitely a miss there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lonely life.
Well, I mean, not really. You're getting all that ghost booty. You're fine. Get back out there on the market.
I guess it's hard to explain connections between the other world and this world, and how you're I guess you're thinking in crass terms of hooking up. You don't hook up with a ghost, okay?
You make love to a ghost.
You bond with the ghost.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Clear.
it looks like until you can find another
clear.
date, you're going to be bonding with some more ghosts because I don't think Heather is. Heather, are you still on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think Heather is a definite no.
Hey guys, I know you're laughing and joking about this, but maybe one day, a ghost is going to appear to you, and you'll be singing a different tune.
I'll be moaning a different tune, it sounds like. I'm excited.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, well, at least he'll get to date ghosts for the rest of his life. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Jack is a real-life ghost hunter, and he took his date Heather on a ride-along to a home that normally has some paranormal activity. Yeah. And when we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't calling him back was because he was beyond creepy on their date. We wouldn't expect that from a ghost hunter. Yeah. Anyway, at one point he told her that there was a ghost there saying, I want your panties over and over again.
God, even when you say it, it creeps me
Yeah.
out. Like, it just sits wrong, man.
The word panties in general.
Don't say panties.
But what really crossed the line for Heather was when Jack told her that in his life he has slept with 2 women, but 6 ghosts.
Dang, bro.
He says that being intimate with ghosts is completely normal, but he's ready for a real-life experience with Heather. And Heather is not ready for a real-life experience with him. In the end, no second date.
Man.
Yeah,
She could have had a threesome with
with
the
the
ghost.
ghost.
Yeah,
Like, that would've been
I know.
awesome.
That's a story to tell.
So no second date, but he's got some ghost booty lined up, so everything should be fine. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Ethan is on the phone today, and he sent us an email that said he went on the hottest date ever.
Oh.
So I'm assuming they must have played Uno a little bit. I mean,
Uno?
that's hot.
Like the card game?
Yeah, for sure. Ethan,
Okay.
please tell me how much Uno you played.
Oh, well, I'm taking notes right now. I don't think I played enough Uno, I guess.
Yeah, you should have played more. Maybe that's why you're not getting a call back.
It's all about that wild
Yeah.
card.
What's the name of the girl you want to call today?
First name's Marissa.
Marissa, okay. I don't care about her last name. Where'd you guys meet?
Marissa and I met at a club. It was me and a few of my guy friends, and
Okay.
we kind of saw her with like a group of girlfriends, and I thought she was pretty hot, and I asked my guys what they thought, and they thought I had no chance, but
Do guys ever think that their friends have a chance?
No.
Like, has there ever been a case like, yeah, man,
No.
No, never.
perfect
She's
for
way
you?
too hot for you, bro.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it worked out, though.
it didn't. It didn't really work out. It's kind of why I emailed you guys.
Very
I
good
guess
point.
you're right.
Yeah.
I just meant, like, at least you got her number or something.
Initially.
Yeah. So how'd you start talking to her?
Well, I approached her, and I was a little bit nervous because I'd already seen her shoot down a couple guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I kind of went in with that, and I said, hey, I know how you can keep these other creeps away. And she just kind of looked me up and down. She's like, how? And I said, next time a guy offers to buy you a drink, just say yes, and then point at me, and then say one for my boyfriend, too.
That's a good idea.
That's smart.
Okay. You're also trying to get free drinks out of the deal, which I like.
Thank you. Thank you. And so she kind of laughed. I really left it at that. I felt good about it, walked away, and then she did it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. And we looked at each other, and it was like that kind of like secret joke across a room vibe. I went back over, we laughed about it. And then so end of the night, we closed the club. I leaned over and I whispered in her ear if she wanted to go back to my place. And she said yes.
Okay, sounds creepy. The whispering part sounds creepy. I mean. But she said yes. I mean, that's a good sign.
Awesome.
Yeah. Note taken again. Yeah, it was a good sign. So we went back to my house, and we went in, and she was very, very nice. She really liked my house. She gave me a lot of compliments about what I've done with the place. And
It's always awesome to walk into a guy's place that you met at a club, and he's not sleeping on just a mattress on the floor with like some posters tacked up on the wall of women in bikinis.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm sure she was like, oh my God. It's like I won the club guy lottery.
It was great. I felt like I'd won the woman lottery. We were having a really good time. And so we go upstairs. I've got a couple cool rooms up there, and I start to play. I've got this beautiful baby grand piano. I play.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You got a place.
Dang.
You got a place.
I got a place.
Okay.
And she really digs the music, and she's kind of melting into it. And I don't know what happened next, but we're making out on top of my piano.
Wow.
That sounds so cool.
It sounds like a movie.
I know.
This is why I'm emailing you. It was hot. It was perfect. And
I still haven't heard anything about Uno, though. That's what's confusing to me.
that could be where I fail, is you're just not going to hear about it, I guess. Yeah, so we're making out for a bit, and then all of a sudden she's kind of like, I'm thirsty, and so I stop, and I go downstairs into the kitchen, and then I don't know what happened, but when I went back upstairs, she wasn't there. I thought we were playing hide and seek or something, so like I checked the closets and stuff, but she was like, she's gone, and that is the last I've heard of.
What?
Wow, so she
She,
just
like-
ditched.
She disappeared.
Like jumped out a window?
Like you didn't hear her go out the front door?
There's actually like a couple different ways out of my place. It's a big house, so I didn't notice it.
Oh,
Man,
right.
and you tried texting her and she just didn't respond to you at all?
Yeah, no, text. You know, I didn't send like a barrage of texts. I sent her one right away, and then next day, maybe a few days later, one more,
Yeah.
and then kind of let it chill. I didn't,
And nothing.
nothing.
What do you think could have happened?
Maybe like my piano was out of tune. I don't know.
I mean, that will
Yeah, does
turn
that,
anybody off, you know? It's always a deal breaker.
unless you're talking about figuratively, because maybe that is an issue.
Yeah, and looking back, I didn't have any Uno, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be my take on it, but we'll see.
I mean, it's pretty serious if you're making out with a guy, he goes down to get you water, and then you just leave.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than I didn't have that great of a time.
Yeah, like cause a distraction.
Right. Oh, no, I don't think you should be laughing, is what I'm saying. I think you said something very wrong.
Yeah.
I promise you, I did nothing wrong. We had a great night. I really do not know what happened.
Uh-huh.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Ethan is on the phone, and Ethan has a fetish he hasn't told us about.
What?
Fetish?
Something.
Whoa.
That's the only thing I can think of, because I don't know how a dude that has an amazing house and plays piano doesn't get a call back. Not even doesn't get a call back, but the girl just ditches in the middle of the date.
Yeah.
If you missed it, Ethan met this girl, Marissa, at the club. He took her back to his place, and I guess his place is a very nice house. He actually has a piano there, and he started playing the piano for her, and then they started, like, making out on the piano.
Cool.
Sounds like a movie.
It does.
And then she asked for some water, and he went to the kitchen, and then she snuck out, and he hasn't talked to her since. We're going to get her on the phone and see if we can find out why. All right, Ethan, are you ready to go? Do you want to tell us about your fetish now, or you want to wait until she tells us?
I'm waiting for Marissa.
You know, we laugh, but I think Jubal's onto something. I think this is something serious that either you don't even realize about yourself that would freak other people out. There's got to be something for somebody to sneak out a back
She
door.
had an escape route.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know where she snuck out or if or how she snuck out, but I do know that whether it's a date or just a hookup again, I do need to see her.
All right, well, see if we can help you out. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Maybe she's still in the house. It's a big house, you know?
So
You check
big.
everywhere.
In the piano?
She got lost in the West Wing.
You guys think I should check before I call her?
No, I'd actually rather call her and then she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in the closet.
I'm in
you know,
a
I don't
closet."
know where I am." That'd be more entertaining. I'm gonna dial her phone number right now, though. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Marissa?
Yeah?
Hey, Marissa, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Excuse me, who's calling?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What's this regarding?
Well, do you know about the radio show at all? Have you ever heard of it?
What's the name of your show?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Brooke and who?
Jubal, that's me.
Yeah.
And it's a morning radio show.
Okay.
Okay? I'm guessing you never heard of it then.
Yeah.
I already okay, you answered that question for me.
Not really, no, sorry.
That's fine.
I'm calling you today, Marissa, because we actually got an email about you from somebody who does listen to the show.
Okay.
His name is Ethan.
Wait, he contacted you?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And Ethan is confused because he told us about your first date and how you guys met up and went back to his place. And then he told us that you just kind of like skipped out and he hasn't been able to get a hold of you.
Yeah, that was a bad night for me.
Really? It was a bad night for you. Ethan described it as one of the hottest nights ever.
Yeah.
He told you that? That's so embarrassing.
Does he have a weird fetish? What's his weird fetish?
What? No.
We figured.
damn.
No,
All right.
we just figured that he did something pretty serious to make you ditch out, leave, exit somewhere from the house without letting him know.
I think anyone would have left if they were in my situation.
Oh, we knew
Okay,
it.
so
Why
can you
is
tell
he-
us what the situation was?
I feel sort of weird telling you this, but it's this massive, like, 10-bedroom house, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, we knew it was
I mean,
big.
he said it was big.
10 bedrooms? That's like a mansion.
Yeah.
And yeah, we walked in. It's super fancy. I went to the bathroom. There's one of those like antique toilets where you like pull the chain from above.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, who can afford this? Like, what is up with this guy? Does he sell drugs? Does he
sell drugs? I think most people would first think it's like some trust fund kid, or drug dealer. Fine. Drug dealer with a fancy toilet.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even sure. I was like, is he a Zuckerberg or?
Yeah.
Does that guy have a brother?
So his house was obviously very impressive.
Yeah, it was insane.
Okay, so
Why is that
I mean,
bad?
that would be a positive for most people.
Yeah, at that point, it was a positive.
Okay.
So when did it become a negative?
The negative is when we were in the kitchen, he was making some food, and his parents walked in.
Oh, all right. So it's not really his place.
No, it's their house.
Oh, okay. He didn't tell us that.
Oh, dang.
So he still lives at home.
Yeah.
Huge home.
And, like, I expected them to be like, who's this girl in here? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But, like, they acted, like, totally normal. Like, they weren't weirded out by me just, like, being in the kitchen.
Well, he is an adult. I mean, it's not like I hope I didn't ask. He's not 18, right?
No, but, like, they were acting overly friendly. Like, they knew me. Like, I was already part of the family.
Whoa.
They were, like, asking about vacations and, like, offered me some juice.
They're just like friend. Are they just super friendly, or you're saying you think he has girls over all the time?
Yeah.
I don't know if he has girls over all the time, but, like, they were talking to me, like, treating me like I was already some long-term girlfriend or something.
Weird.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a little strange, but I still don't, like, did that happen before or after the makeout on the piano?
It was before.
Okay, so then you still made out with him on the piano. What made you leave?
I mean, I was still buzzed from the club, and, like, so we went upstairs, and I just wanted to, like, get rid of some of that weird energy, so we hooked up on his piano.
That's a good way to get rid of the weird energy.
Yeah, switch it up a little.
Yeah.
But, like, his room was, like, the room of, like, a 13-year-old boy. There were sports posters everywhere.
So it felt like you were like hanging out at a teenager's house.
It was like I was hooking up with a 27-year-old teenager.
Yeah, but who hasn't done that? I mean, come on. If you've dated in your 20s, 27-year-old teenagers are very common.
But in their own parents' house?
You know.
Like, I had to sneak through the hallways to get out of there, like, hoping I wouldn't run into him or, like, his parents. Like, thank God I got out of there.
It's an awkward situation. You know what else is awkward, Marissa? Ethan is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Seriously? He's on the phone?
Yep. Yeah, Ethan, you there?
Hi, Marissa.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
You know, I want to tell you, my parents, they were happy to meet you.
Oh, my gosh.
Sounds like it.
Ethan, why didn't you tell her that you live with mom and dad before bringing her back to the house?
Well, it's still my house. I mean, if you send mail to me, it goes to my name at that address.
Yeah, no. Why didn't you tell us that it was your parents' house?
I don't see why that's important. You know, I like the piano's mine pretty much.
Pretty much.
I didn't think it was important to bring up to you guys because it really didn't have anything to do with the actual date. The date went great.
Like, it wasn't your house, and the date did not go great.
Like, how are you still calling it a date? I mean, didn't you guys meet at a club, and it's more of a hookup?
No, it was more of a mistake.
Okay.
Oh, my parents liked you because I don't really bring a lot of women back.
Then why were your parents acting so weird? They were acting like, who did they think that I was?
To be honest, I guess when they were traveling and wondering what I was doing, I may have told them that I had a girlfriend, and they probably thought that you were her.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you were lying to me and your parents.
Oh.
Technically, yes, but don't tell my parents I said that.
Yeah. Marissa, don't rat him out to his
He'll
parents.
get grounded, man.
Oh.
No, like, you were lying to both of us. Like, not only me, but also your parents. Like,
Whoa, hold on. I don't know why you're freaking out right now, Marissa. You did not seem to be freaking out on top of the piano.
I don't know why you're bringing this up in front of everyone on the radio. Like, that was between you and me.
And his parents.
You guys are just as bad as he is. Like, this is extremely childish.
Oh, yeah, we're childish. I apologize for that.
Yeah, we know that.
Like, that is something we own.
Hold on. You said childish? I'll have you know, Marissa, it's not a teenager's bedroom. I've been there since I was a child. It is a life room.
A life room. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I've been there since I was 2, and I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get too upset. Hey, Marissa, would you like to go on a second date with Ethan? We'll pay for it.
Well, here's the thing.
Marissa, wait. No, wait, Marissa. Look, if you're willing to go on another date, honestly, I will talk to my parents about you maybe moving in.
What?
Whoa!
How is that helping anything?
After 2 dates, too.
I think you need to talk to your parents about you moving out.
Of my own home? I don't think so.
What do you think, Marissa? You know, one more date with Ethan and then the possibility of a brand new place to live.
I mean, there's 10 bedrooms.
Yeah.
How is he even asking me to move in right now? Like, what is going on?
No? You sure?
You know what? No, I'm good. I'm not trying to have any parent roommates.
Marissa, great. If you want to keep dating losers that live in studio apartments, that don't do their laundry, then you be my guest.
Wow, you're right. When you put it that way, I really have to think about the opportunity of living with you and your parents.
All right. Well, Marissa, thank you for your time. Ethan, I'm sorry. No second date, man.
I'm never calling you guys again.
Throw a tantrum. Go to your room. Go to your room, Ethan.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There's that old saying, nothing says love like giardia or a bad case of worms. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And that's why I feel good about today's second date update, because Emma is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Kevin, and I guess they met at the vet.
Oh, I thought she had worms.
Well, maybe she does. I don't know. Emma, have you been checked for worms?
I do not have worms.
Okay, good.
Oh, man.
Good.
I want that out there. I don't have worms.
Okay. Congratulations, but I think that the rumor mill is already working against you.
I've already posted a blog about it. I've tweeted about it. Emma, you got some damage control as far as that goes. But tell us a little bit about the dude you want to call today. His name's Kevin?
His name's Kevin. We met in the waiting room at the vet.
That's really cute.
It was really sweet, actually. You know, we're both there with our dogs. I have a German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
My Boxley, he's the sweetest. And he has like a little teacup poodle.
Okay.
I guess it's, just a little tiny thing.
Little role reversal on those dogs for
He's
you
got
guys.
a purse dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little tiny thing.
Okay.
But it was funny because, his dog came up to Boxley and was just like sniffing around, and Boxley was just like laying there totally chill, and they were just getting along.
Yeah.
And because they were getting along and we were kind of chatting each other up and, laughing a little bit, he was like, I'm going to the dog park later. If you want to come, we should totally go.
Oh, like a play date.
Yeah, like a little dog play date.
Perfect.
And was this just for later on that day?
Yeah, he was just like, this was my plan. So I was like, yeah, sure. If everything goes well here, we can, meet you up at the dog park.
Okay, cool.
So how long were you guys at the dog park together?
We were there for like a little over a half an hour.
Okay.
While we were there was this guy. It didn't look like he had a dog there. We're pretty sure that he didn't have a dog.
That's weird.
It was so weird.
Really?
But then we noticed him like going around to all the women that were there, and he was like going and like hitting on them.
So he's just at the dog park trolling for dates.
Wow.
He's read one too many like dating blogs.
Yeah.
It was so weird. It was really uncomfortable. Like, at least if you're going to do that, like, have a dog.
Yeah. Rent one for the day if you need to. Find a dog if you're going to go to the dog park and hit on people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, wasn't it just kind of funny to watch? Why would it be so uncomfortable for you?
It was uncomfortable because you could see that the women were uncomfortable. Like,
Okay.
he, like, was persistent. Like, if one girl, like, was like, hey, walked away, he kind of went towards them again and started, like, talking to them. Like, you could see that people did not want him near them.
Okay.
Cringeworthy.
But your date was with Kevin, or did this guy pick you up and then you left there and met with this guy? Is that who we're actually calling today, the creepy dog park guy?
No. My date was with Kevin.
Okay.
So how did things, like, end with Kevin?
So at the park, Kevin went up to this guy.
Oh.
So Kevin went out with him.
Evan and the weird guy hit it up. No. He confronted him and was like, hey, man, you're just kind of making everyone uncomfortable. Like, if you don't have a dog, you really shouldn't be here. It was really brave and stood his ground. And I was worried that they were going to get into a fight. Like, that's what it looked like. And I was like, oh, my God, please, not on this, like, first date. So they didn't fight, which was great. The weird guy left. And then all of a sudden, like, everyone in the dog park was clapping for him.
Oh, really?
That's
like,
awesome.
Like, cheering him on, like, yeah, you got rid of that weird guy. It was hilarious, but awesome at the same time. It was great.
Yeah, and so great to see, like, he has a moral high ground and he'll stand up for other people, but he won't resort to violence. Like, all awesome things that you want to see in a person that you want to date.
Seriously, it was very much a turn on for me. So after the park, we went and got coffee as like a little celebration. And after coffee, we just had this really nice long hug.
Appropriately long or way too long?
No. I mean, I think appropriately long.
Okay.
You know? It was really sweet. It felt really comfortable. I felt like we both have this attraction, but we were like, oh, we should have another date, you know, before anything else. So.
And you haven't heard from him since?
And I haven't heard from him since.
Is there anything that happened other than the weird guy that you think might have ruined your chances at a second date?
Honestly, the only thing that I can think of is when we were getting coffee, I had asked him, I was like, oh, you know, how did you get Feifel? Like, what's that story? Like, did you adopt him? Or, you know, some people get dogs different ways. Like, I have a friend who found her dog on the street and took it to the vet. Nobody claimed her. So then she was like, okay, if the dog's healthy, then I'll keep her.
Yeah, I got my last couple from backyards.
What?
Yeah, there's dogs roaming around backyards all over the place. Some of them are like, you gotta like, you know, snip the security wires and stuff, but you can just take them. It's crazy.
So I was, you know, just curious on how he got his dog. And he said it was his ex-girlfriend and she wasn't taking care of him. I don't know if I was prying a little too much about that.
But I feel like that's a normal question for a dog owner, right?
I mean, totally. But I got that feeling he was like, okay, I don't want to talk about this.
Got it.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just know that he hasn't called me back.
All right.
Sad.
Well, we'll play a song, then come back and call him and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm realizing how much these second date updates have just made me lose faith in people.
Why?
Just all over the place, because we have Emma on the phone for a second date update right now. She wants to call a dude named Kevin. They met at the vet because they both have dogs, and then they went to a dog park and hung out and then had coffee. Nothing really out of the ordinary as far as that goes. They ended with a long hug, and now he's not calling her back. But while they were at the dog park, there was some weird dude there who didn't have a dog, who was hitting on all the chicks. And then Kevin asked the guy to leave. They got in like a quick exchange, and then the guy left, and everybody was saying that Kevin's a hero. And it was really attractive to Emma. And the only thing I can think is, I wonder if he hired that dude to go to the dog park so that he could just put on a show for Emma.
You're that jaded.
That's what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Emma, do you think that's a possibility? Do you think maybe he hired that guy to go to the dog park and be weird?
I mean, at this point, I honestly don't know. But even so, if that is the case, if he hired this random guy, why isn't he calling me back?
That's true, because you liked him.
How could it be a scheme? They met at the vet and then went, like, what, an hour or two later to the dog park? Does he got somebody on speed dial?
Yeah, who knows? Again, it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, that's an awful lot of work, but hey, it worked.
Yeah, it did work. Maybe now there's some people that have a new plan for how to meet women or impress women. All right. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure out why you're not getting a call back. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Kevin, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Kevin.
You familiar with the show at all?
I am.
Okay.
I'm just curious why you're calling me.
Well, I'm calling you because somebody emailed us to give you a call for a second date update.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Like, seriously, somebody did this?
Nah, just calling you out of the blue, just making the whole thing up. All right, bye. See ya. Yeah, that was it. Best prank ever.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, got you. Burn, Kevin.
Okay. All right. I guess it's going to be one of those days. You got me.
No, I wasn't.
It's not really a joke,
I'm actually
Kevin.
calling you for a second date update.
Okay. You are. You really are. Okay.
Yes, I am.
I see. I think I might know what this is about.
Really? Okay. Do you know who might want to email us to figure out why you're not calling them for another date?
I've got a feeling. But I'd rather hear you say it than me.
Let's try to say it at the same time, okay? Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Emma.
Emma.
Emma. You didn't say it at the same time, but yes.
He's bad at counting.
Her name is Emma.
Yes, Emma. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, are you purposely not calling Emma back then?
Am I purposely?
Yeah, like you're avoiding her. I was hoping that it was just because you've been too busy or something.
I had a nice time with her, but I went kind of like digging on her social media, and what I found was like a huge turnoff to me. If I'm being honest, it's a big, big turnoff.
Her social media was a turnoff. Is it too many selfies or something like that?
No, it wasn't anything like that. It wasn't like inappropriate pictures or anything like that. Her grammar is atrocious.
Do you say her grammar, like her writing?
Yes, her writing. Yes, her writing is atrocious. It's a travesty.
Okay, so you don't want to go out with her again because her grammar is bad.
Oh, big time. Like she uses double negatives. Like that annoys that annoys me. I almost cursed it. That annoys me a lot.
But she wasn't that wasn't something she used in her normal speak. So it wasn't an issue when you guys were hanging out.
Well, we only spent like a little bit of time together, so I don't know. Things seem fine there, but go to her social media, it's insane. Like she doesn't know the difference between your and you are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't know the difference at all.
Yeah, but what? Okay, hold on. To her defense, a lot of people use social media to just quickly throw out thoughts. And what if it's something where it's auto-correcting on her phone?
I mean, that can happen, but does it happen more than once and multiple posts a day? I was like, oh, come on. And also there's like a Google search. You can Google proper grammar if you don't know it. I just, it's already getting me like annoyed.
And you're not open to like maybe trying to coach her through her grammar?
Oh, like that's going to go over real well.
Yeah. Hey, I noticed your social media makes you look really stupid. Can I teach you a few things about words?
Like how to write?
Yeah.
I have something to say about this.
I'm sure you do, Emma. Hey, Kevin, Emma's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh, I forgot you guys do it this way.
Yeah, that is how we do it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? My grammar is terrible. That's why you haven't called me back. That's the reason. That's the big thing that you can't even a double negative on my social media has turned you off that much.
I mean, I'm being honest. Would you rather me lie to you?
I'd rather you tell me instead of just not talk to me while I call you and try to set up another date. Just end it if that's what you want. But a double negative, your instead of your, I know the difference.
Are you sure you know the difference?
Oh, that was just rude.
Wow.
Yes, I know the difference. Your, Y-O-U, apostrophe, R-E, means you are,
Okay.
like you are being a That's what that means.
I think that was appropriate.
That's how you
That was
use
the
it.
right grammar.
You're a bigger grammar offender than you even know. Like, you don't end a sentence with a proposition, okay?
What?
Like, nobody does that, Emma. Nobody does that, you know?
For such a grammar guy, is it a proposition or a preposition you're not supposed to end a sentence with there, Kevin?
Okay, all right, dude. Slow down. I made a mistake. I meant to say preposition, not
Oh,
proposition.
okay. All right, just checking in on that one.
I feel like that was fair.
Yeah, but maybe we shouldn't give you the benefit of the doubt since you're not giving me the benefit of the doubt that I just like to do quick posts and I'll end a sentence however I want.
Oh.
But it's social media. It's not like I'm writing this thesis about I don't even know what. I just don't understand why it bothers you so much.
What bothers me is you use a punctuation within parentheses. That's what if we're really getting into it. So, you know.
So really digging deep on this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Wow.
So-
I mean, you're just digging here. There's got to be another reason. There's got to be something else that you're just not saying that you're not calling me. There's no way that a punctuation in parentheses bothers you that much.
I think everybody in the world knows, except you. You put parentheses outside of punctuation, okay?
Parentheses outside of punctuations?
I didn't get that one either, Jubal.
I misspoke, okay?
All right.
I meant punctuations outside parentheses. That's what I meant. That's what
Oh
I
my
meant.
God.
For someone who's so upset about my punctuation, you're doing an awful lot of misspeaking about it.
Emma, does this make you want to maybe go back in and edit some of your posts, though, so that they look proper?
No,
up. You and I had a really good connection. Our dogs even connected. Our dogs got along so well. I feel like we had a really good date, and for you to not call me back because of the grammar on my social media, it is not only ridiculous, it is pretentious.
Oh!
Wow, those are a couple of big words that you use there. I'm pretty impressed.
Well, does that mean maybe you want to go out with Emma again? Kevin, would you like to go on a second date with Emma? We'll pay for it.
I mean, why would I want to after I basically felt like I was insulted to my face? So.
You
And
were
also, who cares if our dogs got along? There's bigger things in the world than whether or not two dogs get along.
Yeah, there's those whole punctuation and parentheses thing, you know?
Exactly. And I don't want to go on a second date with someone who's going to be so nitpicky about a social media post. Is not the kind of person that I want to be around.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, nitpicky, a big word again. Good.
Oh, God. Can you guys just, hang up on him? Because he is an idiot.
You would be doing me a favor if you did that.
Okay, well.
Okay.
That's ended
See you,
well.
Kevin.
Yep.
There you go, Emma. I hung up on him.
Oh, thank you.
Does that feel better?
It feels really good. I don't even want to post on social media or write anything on social media anymore because it's just going to make me think of this Jack.
Well, I think maybe Kevin helped you in a good way, okay? Because that whole parentheses, punctuation thing, I'm super glad we got that cleared up, Emma.
I mean, to be honest, I forgot about that rule, but...
You're admitting it. Oh, my God.
All right, Emma, well, better luck next time on getting a
Thank you.
second date. Hope you don't not get one later on in the future.
That's a double negative.
That was
and
really
if you know
good
what second
grammar.
date's about. All right.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, I have to agree with Evan on this one. Social media talking leads to texting, and it's hard to have a conversation with somebody who doesn't use proper punctuation.
Yeah.
We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Emma met this dude named Kevin. They met at the vet. They both had their dogs there for an appointment, and they went to the dog park later that day. They bonded really well and had a good time, but when she wanted to get another date with Kevin, but he wasn't calling back. And when we got Kevin on the phone, we found out that he did some research on Emma after the dog park, and he went through her social media and was appalled at more than a half dozen grammar mistakes. Your versus your. Punctuation inside of parentheses really made him angry.
I mean, come on.
Why?
Apparently, it's a big pet peeve of his, and he was mad about it. They argued. She called him names, and there's no second date on that
I feel like I don't know. I could see how it would be a turnoff, right?
Totally, yeah.
But I would still pursue a second date to see if that's truly who the person is, right?
My thoughts exactly. It's
Like
not a deal breaker.
No,
If
it's
someone
not a
has
deal
horrible
breaker.
grammar and it bothers you, sure. But yeah, maybe go out with them again and see if they're like that all the time.
Yeah.
Or if it's just a few mistakes on social media.
Or maybe they just had bad English teachers their whole life and need some help. I mean, honestly, there's some really bad English teachers out
Maybe
there.
if it's not a second date, maybe you just sit down and go, hey, here's the number for Sylvan Learning Centers. Maybe you should go learn a little bit of punctuation and then get back at me. And maybe we can go out. But yeah, they decided to not go out again. And a lot of people are calling him a douchebag, but some people are in agreement. Text in 78592. Is poor punctuation and bad grammar that big of a deal for you that you wouldn't go out with somebody again? And remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. You can go to brookeandjubalradio.com. Our email addresses are right there. Email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.